There.
And I am poised to retweet.
The tweeting has twat. I'll let you read into that whatever you want.
Twiddled. Tortoed.
And while... Okay, so that's right. This is not right.
Rear turret. Turret. Meh. There we go.
Turka Burka?
I think that retweeted.
Okay.
Cool.
We also need to clear the chat before we go live, since it has a link to our Zoom.
Fun. Don't they have to authenticate that?
No. Not if they have a direct link into the Zoom, Jackson.
Sorry. How do I clear the chat?
I just cleared it. So.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we haven't even showed that scene yet, so we haven't done anything. It's an issue.
Okay.
But anyways, hi everybody. We're back streaming our GURPS campaign. I'm Hawk of Nerds of the Hawk, also known as David. I am currently fixing our scene here in Zoom, and I will turn things over to anybody else who wants to talk. So, who would like to introduce themselves and continue the story, so to speak?
I, being the GM, can introduce myself next.
Fantastic.
I am Jackson, the GM. Yes, on Twitter I am at Jackson Farrell. I have a Bible study blog with Chocolate called Chocolate Book, which you can read at chocolatebook.net. And I have a webcomic called Sketch Comedy, and you can read that at thesketchy.com.
Woohoo!
Good stuff.
Yay.
Who would like to go next?
Sorry. I'm having problems.
Just, adjust the shirt.
Somebody else go.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Or you can go. Go ahead. I said something that I muted my audio, so I'll just mute myself again.
I'm Mary. I am wife to the Underfold, which at least in my view is right here. Hello. Poking in the face. And I'm a lifestyle and wellness coach, and I am excited to be playing tonight.
Yay!
Yay!
And there was much rejoicing.
All of the rejoicing.
All of it?
Fold logically go next.
Go for it.
Alright. Hi. I'm Brian from Underfold Comics. I have a webcomic called The Underfold at theunderfold.com. And yeah, playing some GURPS. I'm very discombobulated tonight because it's so random. It's not our normal night.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Thanks to everyone for making accommodations for this weird schedule.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Do you guys want to talk about your characters? I just realized that Mary and Brian did not tell us anything about their characters, which could be useful.
That sounds like my cue, actually. So I'm Robert Grift. I am a chaotic evil wizard by day, and here in the game, I play a librarian. And
he has such a good opening. I'm just jealous every time he does it.
Yeah, you can't really beat that.
It's so much better.
It has the added bonus of being true. And yeah, no, I got a lot of scrolls. Some of them have these weird lights that start happening around me when I read them. That's a new thing that started happening in the last couple of rounds here, times we played.
Ooh.
So that's cool. Apparently these runes do something more than I originally thought.
Magic scrolls. Alright.
Very cool.
Who's clicking a billion times? Who's that?
That's me fixing scenes. But anyways.
Quit making a scene, Dave.
Oh!
Who's up
But
next?
I guess it's you, Lynn.
I've seen what you did.
Hi guys, I'm Lynn Andrews. I'm at I'm at Six Color Stories on Twitter and Instagram. I used to do a webcomic. I don't do anymore, but I still do art. I am playing Ross, the half-elf roguish bard, who's quick with the song and bow. If I seem a little off tonight, it's because I'm hopped up on Benadryl because I got attacked by bees today. But on a positive note, I learned that I'm not allergic to bees.
What?
That is
Suck
an
it,
extremely
bees.
positive note.
Suck it, bees.
Suck it. So, yeah.
I guess we can introduce our characters, honey. What do you think?
Honey, sure. You said honey. You never call me honey. That's weird.
Maybe now.
It feels right in the moment.
Well, I'm Nessa. I'm playing Nessa, and she is a druid elf that has just come upon this strange group of characters and joined them in a battle, and is now kind of figuring out who's who and what they have going on while she tries to keep up with her mission.
Mystery.
Did Jackson introduce himself?
He did. He was first.
Okay. Sorry.
And I play Koll Skjaldulf, a bandit who teamed up with Hrut for a while and have joined this party of misfits. Well, I had a goal to get into this silly cave. Turns out we killed a family. Stole their chess set. Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
I mean, they were orcs, so I mean, all their kids tried to cut me. So
My character has a lot of questions about orcs now.
like Village of the Damned in that cave, stabbing everybody as they ran out. It's like we were trying to kill them or something. I mean, come
Imagine
on.
that.
What's up with that? That's crazy.
Previously on Yggdrasil campaign,
Yeah. Previously.
Koll Skjaldulf and Hrut convince a couple other people to travel to a cave to fight some orcs to gain treasure. Turns out they're dirty, slimy remains and poorness came pouring out of the cave. And they were poor and destitute, and we killed them anyways. And stole their stuff.
Begrudgingly.
Not all of us.
Well, the women and children and at least one of the males escaped.
That's right, they did.
They're gonna seek
Yes, and that's the
blood
important part.
crap.
I feel like we're getting a hint that
So
we should
we're-
find them and
No.
stabby while they're sleeping.
I'm gonna
Probably
just
should.
hang out. I'm gonna hang out in the tavern with my person, I guess.
Your Thany friend and other interests.
Yes. We also did find that there was a collapsed cave system that could lead to something cool.
Yes.
It could.
Dun, dun, dun.
But we were bleeding, so we decided, well, one of us was bleeding. But,
One of us was limping along.
yep.
Mhm.
Details.
So, is Jackson gonna
There
do
was
a proper
lot of
recall now?
We just did a great
no,
one. I
that's-
don't- What's the problem?
That's
Well,
pretty
we're in the,
much,
but we didn't leave with where we're at now.
Listen, if you hadn't gotten stung by bees, maybe you could have made us a song.
Burn. Burn.
Do you
Does
have
that burn sting?
Ah! I do have songs prepared in case I need to do a performance. So
She uses the bee stinger as the pick. It's still sticking out of her hand.
We're hoping that because you're on Benadryl, you'll be okay with us making stinging jokes for the rest of the night.
It's totally
Nah,
gonna happen.
honestly, the bee sting wasn't the issue. It was the fact that I'm sitting there screaming for help, and all these parents and children are just looking at me. That was great.
But you're
see-
an adult. You don't get help, you help yourself. No.
Did anybody start singing My Girl?
Talking about my girl.
Too soon?
Shout out! Not that I would think anyone that from this
Shout
area
out
would be
to
watching
Macaulay
this,
Culkin.
but
What?
shout out
Oh.
to the dude who pulled over and helped me out.
Yeah. I can't believe nobody helped you. That's ridiculous.
Aw.
In fairness, I could have been a crazy person just shouting about random stuff, but when I'm saying, "Dear God, help me! There's bees in my hair stinging me. Please help me," you'd think that would be the case, but whatever.
Right.
Try not to judge too hard.
You are in New York,
Shame.
so I mean,
Shame.
This is New York. You handle your stingers hairs.
So anyway, moving on to
That's how a
Jackson.
New Yorker talks.
So what's happening in this tavern, Jackson?
Well, we all went to we all rested for 6 days so that
No, we're in a
Koll
tavern.
Skjaldulf could be saved. We
Okay,
talked about this at the end.
We're gonna do the
Follow the
tavern things
plan.
first because apparently Ross wants to do some tavern things before
No.
we
If we
start.
agreed on this, that's fine. But like, we had Ross doing something, and then Scaldy and Nessa were like having some conversation. So I thought that was like important points. But if not, I'm fine with going 6 days later.
They were important
Well,
points that we can come back to when Koll is alive.
Well, let's just let's mop up the tavern real quick and see if anyone has anything that they'd like to do in there. Does anyone?
Did Scaldy and Nessa have finish up follow-ups to their thing?
I think we just had our conversation, and I think there was mention of a world tree, and Skjaldulf realized suddenly that he'd seen that somewhere before.
Yes, and I
Yes.
think I'm off kind of in the corner, kind of just trying to observe what's going on in the tavern and what my next manipulative move is going to be.
So then it's really just me trying to finish out this weird, like, drink thing. Great. In fairness, I'm trying to find out if we can find out any more information. Yeah, this is going to be my night. Any more information about that Thane situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
That situation.
Not that way.
I heard there's a
Situational.
pants party.
Something about a huge
Like-
hammer.
I'd like to get into the party. The party in your pants.
I hate you all.
His pants
Well,
have the old button flap on the back.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all are the worst.
Here, I'll simplify matters. The
Okay.
Thane and his retinue have left the tavern.
Boo!
Even the guy that Ross was getting a drink with.
No, he's sticking around.
You see the Thane and his boyfriend leaving.
He-
End conversation.
He did have a lot of gold.
Oh my gosh.
So you want to try to get some information out of Galt
Well,
about the Thane situation?
I was trying to do something for the good of the group, but apparently
They're not mature enough to handle it.
Nope.
this is not helping because, like, the whole, like, Benadryl plus, like, other stuff. Okay, let's see if I can keep my composure.
What is
I'm
this
probably-
magical Benadryl you speak of?
Yeah.
I think basically mead is my understanding.
Yeah, there we go. Ross was super tipsy on mead. Actually, it's a cider I had last.
Mead.
Okay, so anyway, we know that the Thane is, like, melancholy. Something's up with that. The song Ross sang stirred something, I guess. I don't know. You guys suck so much. Maybe I will be that
I didn't
character
say
who takes
anything.
one for the team. How about that? Anyway, so he almost got into a fight with Hrut
Which was fun
Mm-hmm.
until it wasn't.
until he didn't get in a fight with you. Sorry. So I'm really sorry if I spaced out a couple times. So he bought me a drink. So there.
Dingly, 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 dingly.
So I guess back to the whole point. So what brings your I can't do this. What
Deep
brings
breath.
what brings your group to this tavern?
Just here for a drink. You know, hard day's work. Follow it up with a drink, or two, or three.
It seems like you're I hate you. It seems like out of character. Thane Eric, right?
Yeah, Thane Eric.
What is going on in the okay? And too many things going on.
Scaldy's just reminiscing about Yggdrasil.
Which I have to say, like, rambling Skjaldulf is my favorite thing.
It is
What-
pretty good stuff.
Your group seemed very melancholy. What brings the spirits so low?
Eric has a lot of things on his mind. Same things, you know. I try not to pry too much, you know. Just the things that are important to me. His physical safety's alright, you know, thanks to us.
You guys seem to do a really good job of that.
Yeah, thanks. He, he subtly flexes.
Oh my god.
Oh, does he do the pec flex where they dance? Like,
Oh my gosh.
No, he subtly flexes.
That's
Not-
the definition of subtlety.
how's that not subtle?
Have you guys been over to the weight room?
How often do you find your guys... Please, can I... Okay, real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry if I, like, do this all night. Can we just, like, note that Ross is a lot smoother than I'm being right now? Because, like, I don't have any composure right now, and I'm sorry.
No, wait. You
No.
can't be the smooth criminal. You're a good person.
I didn't say smooth criminal. I just said...
I know, I just had to get a reference
Suave.
into my favorite song by Michael
Gotcha.
Jackson, so, yeah.
Gotcha. Anyway, I just wanted to note, like... Anyway. How
Yeah,
often do you
I
guys
gotcha.
find
I
yourselves
gotcha.
having to defend him physically?
Thankfully not too often. Everybody around here seems to know their place. And, you know, he may be under the Jarl, but he knows how to keep people in line. Let's just say that much.
Is that something you find yourselves doing often? Or he finds himself doing often?
No, but his younger brother, well, I, don't want to say anything out of line.
I assure you what is said here, I would not dare to speak outside. Can't talk tonight.
Well, I mean, really, I can't say too much. I really can't say anything bad about Thing Thorgrim. He's a good compliment to his brother. You know, they set each other off pretty well.
But, you know, it's family.
Thing Thorgrim? No.
Would I have met him?
Let's see. Most likely not.
But I would know of him.
Yeah.
Okay. I have not had the opportunity to meet him yet. I am hoping to visit several towns in this area as I study further of, lore and songs and stuff in the area.
So you're, well, not a student, it doesn't look like. He scratches his head.
Brian, you suck so much! Is this being displayed on the stream?
Didn't say
No, not yet.
anything. Didn't
Not
say
yet.
anything.
So this is gonna... I'm keeping track of this to use later on. There we go.
So
The
Koll
next
Koll is accusing Ross of stalking the Thane. STOCKING. The Thane.
I stalked the Jarl.
That's a thing.
Stalking
There we go.
him.
Okay, so anyway, he said I'm not a student.
It's a Christmas tradition.
Hey, we don't
No.
want to run out of Thane, so gotta keep it stocked.
I may not be a student in the traditional sense, but I would consider myself a student in terms of musical history for hopefully my whole life. It fascinates me, the traditions of different cultures, and I love learning about it. And there's power to music, and I mean, obviously tonight I sang a song of histories, and it stirred emotions, and I think that's very fascinating and wonderful. I mean, obviously music can convey different emotions and cause different reactions, but I still think that's something to be cherished and something that should be studied.
Galt scratches his beard. Yeah, he says, makes sense.
He's not the intelligent one.
Like a
No.
good song, you know?
You got left with the jock.
Like a good song. Some songs bring back nice memories, you know? Like, not necessarily what the song's about, but like where you were when you heard it first, or something you sung with friends.
Exactly.
Like a good drinking song, he says.
Do you know of a drinking song I should add to my repertoire?
What's a repertoire?
Could you sing us a song there, Galt?
Is that some kind
Koll
of
yells
instrument?
from the other side of the room.
A repertoire is another word for a collection of songs that one can select from to perform.
Nerd.
Pushes
Yeah.
up glasses.
Yeah. Yeah, tell you what. No. Hey, he points to Koll. Koll, right? Koll?
Sup, soldier
Yeah,
boy?
no? Why don't you come over here? I'll sing you guys a song.
Wait, how do you know our names? Well,
I introduced myself to the Thane
that's right.
before you did.
My bad.
So does
Ignore that.
Koll come on over to the...
No, Koll just shakes his beer, his ale. He's like, nah.
Okay. Galt stands up. Walks over to Koll.
Uh-oh.
Hey, he says, you ask a fella to sing, and then you just sit there in the corner, give him the snub? Is that the idea here?
Yes.
I'm about to do you a favor, buddy, he says. You ask a fella for a favor, and he's about to oblige you, and you just sit there like some kind of bump on a log.
Did I offend you, sir?
Oh, Lord.
Don't like your tone.
I don't like your
You want to take
face.
this outside?
I say, he's not
Sure.
worth it. He's not worth it.
I'll meet you out there.
Nessa rolls her
the
eyes.
judge of that. Galt.
Ross goes there and sits by Nessa, because at this point I'm unimpressed.
Mhm.
Okay. Galt walks outside.
Koll stays where he is.
Closes and bars the door behind him. Well,
before he leaves, Galt stops over at the ladies'
room.
You ladies don't want huh? What did he say? I missed that.
He said ladies' room.
I was just finishing the thought for you.
No, he stops by the ladies. So I take it you ladies don't want to see the carnage, huh?
I've seen enough carnage today. I prefer things are
Don't blame
settled.
you.
She's like, I killed kids today, okay?
I killed no kids today.
Pretty sure all the kids got away.
I killed a grown
true.
orc man.
Wait, she's actually sharing this information?
Well, it depends.
This is in character?
A witch!
No. No.
No?
Wait,
I've
hang on a
seen
second, back it up.
Back it up, yeah.
Okay.
I've seen enough
Not
carnage.
actually.
I've seen enough carnage today.
Nessa just
blame you.
twirls her large knife, making a hole into the table.
Your new gold knife.
You may not want to flash that around this place.
Those guys are not worth your time or effort.
Galt's, you know what? Let's make a reaction roll.
Okay.
To see how he responds to that.
Great. Wait, am I rolling or you?
You are.
I'm going down
Okay.
swinging.
You've got a +2 from your charisma.
That's my hit
And
points.
I've got charisma, I've got attractiveness, and something else.
Polka dotted headphones.
So you've got a +3 from charisma and attractiveness. Let's see. I am not seeing anything else that would add to that, so
On his
make
face?
your roll. Let's see. I don't think that would confer a bonus in this situation.
Okay. I have diplomacy.
I've got carousing and
Do you
brawling.
want to,
Bring it on,
do
bro.
you want to roll? Do you want to roll against diplomacy instead of making a reaction roll?
What would the reaction roll be against?
You would roll 3 dice, add 3 to the total, and hope to get a very high number.
What are the 3 that I'm rolling? Is
You're
it
rolling
D6s?
3 dice. Yeah,
Well,
3d6.
Okay, D6. Yeah, I'll just do the reaction roll. That's fine.
Okay,
Okay, so
roll those 3
D6.
dice.
Roll. Oh wait, ignore that one. Whatever that was, or
Okay.
what did it
That
do?
was just 1d6.
Okay, well I'll just do 3 more then. Jeez.
Okay,
Apparently that was the bad
Well-
choice.
so we have an 11. And Galt says, "Yeah, they're not worth anyone's time, and I'm gonna make sure they know it." And he walks outside. Okay, so we have, let's create a new page.
Well, Cole hasn't
for
even gone
just
outside.
Cole's not moving.
Wait, didn't Cole say he'd meet him outside?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, I did. I said I'll meet you out there, and then I stayed where I was.
Okay.
Because
All right.
I'm a jerk.
Yes, you are.
Did
That's okay. Ross has already
Okay.
Ross has lost her interest, so you know.
did Skjaldulf notice that happen? Did he perceive that
Oh
he
God.
accepted the challenge to battle and that did not go through with it?
I sure hope so.
Rob
Yes.
has to unmic himself.
No, I'm saying, Mike. He's gonna go over and slam his hammer down on the bar next to him and say, "Would you truly accept a man's challenge and then back down? Are you a man or a worm?"
I am
Yeah,
a
Cole, are you a man or a worm?
I'm a drunk, wounded man who wanted that pansy out of the bar.
Even I heard this from outside, and I screamed through the walls, "Pussy!"
Isn't he outside now, though?
That's what he just said. All right, so
I get really close up in his face, and I get the man look in my eye and I say, "Son, you fight him or you fight me."
well, at the rate that you throw fireballs, I think I might take my chances inside.
Can I walk up and put my hand on Scaldy's shoulder?
Yes.
Cole
Yes, you can.
Cole downs the rest of his ale and stands up very annoyed. It's like, fine.
I go,
You go punch a dandy.
guys, no one has to fight. If you want, I can go out there and try to calm him down again or distract him.
Listen, the man got upset that I wasn't gonna let him sing. I
Well-
might as well go punch him in the face.
But you're not doing so great, dude. And like,
I'll be fine. I've got a whole -5. I can't.
I'm just saying, if you want, I can distract him so that no more blood needs to be shed. This is ridiculous. It's my fault because apparently I got him on the whole song thing. So and Scaldy, you owe me another story.
I'm a Northlander. I have to at least punch a dude in the face if I want to get any respect again. Scaldy's probably going to hit me in the nuts with his hammer if I don't go out there.
Offers on the table, so I'll go out. I'll go.
He's nodding.
I'll go out.
I'm headed outside. I don't want you to talk for me.
I'm going out there anyway because I still feel responsible. I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved right now, but I'm just watching because if anything, it might make a good song.
Nessa Nessa walks over to the door.
The death of an idiot. Hey Jackson, just FYI, I can't touch my character anymore. I was able to on the other map.
That's probably a good thing.
Okay.
God
So
doesn't
we're
like it.
doing the thing.
Sorry,
let's
and
see.
then Nessa was about to do something. Sorry.
Okay. There we go. Nessa, what are you doing?
I walk over to the door and just like hold the door open with my body, with my arms crossed, just watching, kind of hoping that they go outside, but just standing against the door, making sure it stays open.
Okay.
Oh, I'm outside. It's happening.
So
I say-
we're getting everyone
Going
outside.
down.
I say to
It's going
Nessa.
down for real.
I say to Nessa.
Thank you.
I say to Nessa and Elvish, they're all idiots.
And I nod my head in agreement.
No one is denying this.
That's my fault. I'm not saying that out loud. At this, well.
Okay.
Not your
Let's
fault.
see.
I'm the one that
There we
insisted we
go.
do a tavern scene, so you know.
Well, that is true, I guess.
So if you die, you can blame me.
So let's see. There's a door here.
Oh, wait, do
Wait,
you guys
is
you
is
guys
there
have a
a new map?
different do you guys have a different map scene?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
We're.
I don't have
I'm
it.
gonna move everyone to it. I'm
Okay.
gonna get everyone to it. Quick,
Sorry,
everyone to this
Jackson.
map scene. Here we go. Whee!
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
And
I made a
scene.
door for you.
Um.
You're welcome.
So you did. Thank you. Thank you for making the door. I'm going to make the other edge of the door. There we
Oh
go.
my gosh.
What? Why is it? Oh, that's the selector, not the.
Oh,
not the
here,
drawer.
I'll delete my door. I'm sorry. I'll let you draw on your door.
Yeah.
Ah,
Jeez,
no.
Brian.
No,
way to
straight
micro
lines.
GM.
Straight lines.
What?
Polygon slash.
I said way to
Wait.
micro GM.
Backseat GM. Let's see. How do we?
I kind of want a shirt that says that
Alright.
now.
Okay. Why is? Okay. How
The
does the
iPad app
thing
is
draw?
freaking out.
Okay.
So wait, that means who all went outside? Brian, me.
Everybody.
Did Nessa
Everybody.
go outside? Does Scaldy go out?
Is Scaldy gonna miss a fight?
Right, yeah, no, like how? Why would
The man's coming outside.
Oh, by the way, I've been working on some songs that include Valhalla just for Scaldy.
Yeah.
And
It's probably
Odin.
good. You can include it in my death song.
Blarg. I will get this in. I will get this
So I
eventually.
love how I tried to set up a bar fight for Dave's character that I can't remember his name right now.
Hrut.
Hrut. Thank you. I tried to set up a bar fight for Hrut, and instead we have Koll. Unless Hrut gets involved. Hrut, are you gonna let your buddy
ideal.
get killed?
Of course he is. We're not buddies. He left me to die the first time we played. That's why he got tactical points. Jackson
I
awarded him.
outsmart you,
Jackson
Hans.
awarded him for running away.
Oh, I
I
see what's happening.
incentivize bad behavior. Okay, let's.
I'm taking note.
this fellow.
Oh, hey, Jackson.
Yeah.
Before Koll enters battle, now that I have a level in Norse theology, can I call upon a blessing or invocation of battle
Oh my
upon
gosh.
Koll?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Oh my
Heck
God.
yes.
All right, I'm gonna like grab him by the shoulders and I'm all like, "Be a true warrior and feel Odin's strength in your veins. Be a true son of the North."
I'm on Galt.
Okay.
I'm leaning on the wall of
yes.
the tavern. Ross is leaning. Ah, shoot. Sorry. Ross is leaning on the wall. I guess on the side where Galt is, and
Mhm.
just like, hey, we don't have to do this. I've got some.
Cram it, woman. Men's gotta fight.
I glare at Koll.
Your new boyfriend wants to fight me.
You had to be convinced to come out here, so let's talk about who's the coward here.
I'm not a coward. I just wanted him to go out of the bar.
Well, you succeeded in that.
It was a plan.
Okay.
All right, so
we'll
I have
put
some
Galt
skills
there.
in diplomacy, right?
I love that he's wearing purple. That makes everything about his character work for me. This makes me happy about what's happening.
There's nothing wrong
Well,
with the
I'm
color.
sorry.
We Dublin
Nessa-
dandy.
Nessa, you were saying something about diplomacy?
I have diplomacy under my skills. Is that something that I could try to use here?
No.
Yes, yes,
wanna
you could.
fight.
What will you do?
Well,
to,
I'd like to walk up to Koll and give him this look like, you're an idiot, you're dying. Why are you fighting?
I'm not quite
But
dead.
I need to do that diplomatically.
Okay. Yeah, you can attempt to persuade him.
You could try.
Not
So,
not to
Koll, I
undergo this,
think for the well-being of your health and, continuance in your quest, you might want to consider not fighting this guy and maybe let somebody stand in and fight for you.
Oh,
No, that's not gonna work.
you have to roll
Okay.
contest, right?
Um,
Sorry,
Do I?
speaking of
against
back,
against
backseat
NPCs,
Yeah.
yes,
I'm not an
but
NPC.
I don't believe in taking away the free will of the players. So
I have two
welcome-
disadvantages going against what she's talking about, and one of them is a code of honor, and the other one is callous.
Nessa, you are welcome
Good
to
point.
roll against your diplomacy skill, but since Koll is a player character, the decision to heed your words or not ultimately rests in his hands.
I would like to see how diplomatic I'm able to be with this, so let's go ahead and roll.
Okay,
So,
roll them dice.
Pretty diplomatic.
Nice.
But as we've all discussed, Cole is an idiot.
so I just wanted it to be seen that I am not just sitting here letting this happen. You are being an idiot of your own
All right,
desire.
we
When
done
this
talking
goes-
about this?
when this goes down, I'm just gonna stand by Nessa, or you and I can just go back in the tavern and drink more, whatever you want to do.
Well, I want to collect his gold when he dies, so.
Ah,
Okay.
Okay, I stand by Nessa.
it's my wife. All right.
Let's see. Galt takes off his armor, sets down his sword, and pounds one fist into his palm. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Cole will set down
I'll tell
his
you what.
sword. It's fine.
What's it? Cole sets down his sword.
Yeah.
Okay. Armor off.
I only have leather armor. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Mistake.
You take off your
Yeah, you're screwed.
armor. And Galt says, "All right. Tell you what. when this is over, I'll sing you a song. It'll be a real nice funeral dirge.
Hey, that's my job.
Come on.
But it's gonna curl up behind you and sing it in your ear all creepily.
Okay, so
Okay, let's see. It looks like he's letting you have the first shot.
okay, hang on a second, because I don't have punching as a melee
Control of your
attack.
person?
No, I don't
Oh,
have
wait, what?
punching as a melee attack.
Okay.
What would Okay, what do I need? Fist
Let's see.
as my melee weapon. I imagine it's crushing.
Yeah, a punch is crushing,
Mhm.
and you roll against.
Reach, I imagine, is 1.
Reach is C.
Oh, okay. Close
You
combat,
have to
right?
be in the same hex as him.
Okay.
And damage from a punch is thrust. Let's see, thrust -1.
Thrust -1. Thrust is 1d6 -1. Okay, cool.
Yep.
That's like everything else I have.
Yep.
No, come back,
Let's see.
combat.
And your
Oh, you're trying to
skill-
help me, and
your
I'm.
skill is 15. Yeah, sorry. You're good. Your skill is 15. And a kick. Let's see. Are you wearing boots?
Yes.
Okay. A kick's range is close or 1.
Okay.
Skill is 13. That's brawling -2.
Hmm.
And you deal 1d6 +1 because you're wearing boots.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna run up and punch him in the
Vitals.
torso.
Okay. Throw that punch.
So that would be the skill one. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Okay. He is
I imagine he
going
can only
to-
dodge.
Let's see. He is actually gonna try to parry. And let's see, what would his parry be? Okay. Yeah,
Can you-
he's gonna try to bat your fist aside with
You
his
can
forearm.
parry with your hands.
Yeah.
What skill
think-
would that be?
Harry.
That would be half your brawling +3.
Okay.
+1 if you have combat reflexes on top of that. Oh, and you, because of your high level of brawling skill, get +1 damage to both of those punch and kick attacks. So you can
Nice.
boost the damage by 1.
Oh, so instead of being -1, it would be 1d6, and this would be
Yep,
+2.
and 1d6 +2 for the kick.
Cool. See, this
so
isn't
yeah.
so bad, you guys.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
you just cursed yourself.
So half of 15, 7.5, 10.5.
Carry the one.
Parry skill. Is that gonna work? Does that round up, or is it a 10.5? I mean,
Okay, so you round down. You round down.
round down.
Boo.
Ooh, indeed.
Okay. Galt bats your fist aside and attempts an upward gut punch with his other hand. So let's see how he does there.
Would that throw off his defense for the next turn?
No, it wouldn't. He's pulling back his right hand into the, back ready to guard again. So, let's see. He throws a good punch. Choose your defense.
Oh yeah, does that Norse blessing help him out?
Oh yeah, that's true.
We shall see.
Oh wait, it's +1 because I have Combat reflexes. Looks like I'm gonna try and. Well, looks like I'm gonna try and parry as well.
Okay.
That is not good.
Oh.
I'm getting punched.
All right. It's dealing. Let's see. What is his rust -1 damage? I can take a look at Koll's strength. There we go. Okay, so Koll's got the 1d6. So here's our dice roller. There we go. Okay. So, Koll, you take, let's see, 2 damage, putting you down to -7. Like I said, putting you down to -7. Okay, it's your turn. What will you do?
Boy. All right. Did he back up too?
No, I just pulled him off so you could see. You're both still in close, but I needed to see both of your things. Your,
Okay.
Hit point boxes.
Whoa, Jackson. It's not that kind of game.
Sorry. I need more specific now.
All right. I'm gonna.
So wait, is Hrut watching this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone's watching this.
Yeah. All right.
Guys,
I'm
and
gonna.
other people
Can
as
I
well.
can I start taking bets?
Sure, you can start taking bets. Roll. Let's see. Go ahead and roll gambling to see if you can find a taker.
What is gambling? I don't have that skill.
Well, I see you've got streetwise, so why don't you roll against that instead?
Okay.
Okay.
But Scaldy put stuff on. So maybe it's just a bet between Scaldy and I guess.
Sure.
But
Well,
you
let's-
failed your
Sounds
roll,
good.
so it's not gonna go
Yeah,
well.
because I failed my roll, so
Yeah, but Skjaldulf is willing to bet, so you don't need to pass a roll with him.
All
I
right.
don't have 200, so
All right. I'm gonna punch him again. I'm gonna do my best to try.
Okay, roll HT to keep from being overpowered by your wound.
Roll HT. Nope. First, I'm gonna pass out.
Okay, you slump to the ground, and Koll laughs. Ha! You were right, Ross. He wasn't worth my time. And Koll walks.
Congratulations,
back.
you wounded and injured man, you jackass.
he walks back. He walks back into the tavern.
Yeah.
I follow him.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
It's true love.
Hey,
All
I
right.
might be able to still get information, you dorks.
I mean, that's one way to do
That guy
it.
doesn't know anything. Thanks, Scaldy. You're the best. Okay. So, rest for a few days.
Skjaldulf gets to heal Koll again.
Nah, I'll be fine. Just leave me there. I'm just passed out. like a true Viking. Just leave me in the mud.
Yeah.
I'll,
You're semi-conscious.
Is there a crone
you're-
or somebody that we can pay to heal up?
I was just gonna say,
Cole's just like, did I win?
I never got that drinking song. You said you'd sing one after you finished.
Well, all right then. I'm glad someone at least appreciates a good tune around here. And he sings you a drinking song.
Boo! You better sing.
No.
That was my whole goal. Get Jackson to sing something. This is all for
Well, then
nothing
maybe
now.
you shouldn't have turned him down the first time, you dork. Can I write down the name
I'm
of the
getting
song
some-
that he's saying?
Let's see.
Or unless you want me to put it under generic drinking song, that's fine too.
Oh, the name of his song.
99 bottles of meat on the wall, 99 bottles of meat.
The song is called Lifeblood.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And it's about sailing, and Odin. There's a bit about Odin in there, and Valhalla's golden walls, and the glory field of battle, and mead.
Ross will call it a night and just be like, God, I hate myself for saying this. You fought well. You'll know where to find me.
Slips him a room key.
Because she is a hollaback girl.
I do not slip a room key, but yeah. That's where
There's no lock on the door.
Ross does that and then just goes back out to deal with the... She says that and goes back out to deal with the group.
Okay, so you're back outside, Ross. Everybody's outside.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
No, you're passed out. You're not allowed.
He's already tipsy.
I'm delirious on the ground.
Back awake.
Ow! Crap! I'm okay.
Everybody okay?
I touched
Yeah,
one of
what's going on?
one of the spots I got stung at. Sorry.
Oh no.
It's fun. Moving on.
Yes. Is there anything that anyone wants to do here outside the bar, or should we just
I checked
skip
Cole's
forward and
body
heal
for
everybody
loot.
Fast forward.
I know they got gold. No,
One
I'm-
eternity later.
I don't have anything. Yeah.
Who
I don't
got
have
gold?
anything else. You. I was just kidding. I don't have anything. Ross doesn't have anything further.
You still have a chess set that you owe us.
You still have stuff you made money-wise.
Do we?
We'll establish what happens to the chess set after 6 days later.
Okay, so, we are moving forward in time to the point where Hrut has all his HP back, first
Yay.
Woo!
of all. And likewise,
Yay.
likewise Koll, and everyone else didn't get injured, so there's that.
Pansies.
Perks to being a range character.
Dang.
True.
Okay.
That's true.
There we go. All right. Hrut, you, let's see. Hrut, the last battle of your clan, did it take place by the River Branduk, or did it take place at some other location?
That moment where I should know the map and don't. Hang on just a moment. I'll bring it up. I mean, I guess we could always say so, just for expedience sake.
Sure.
Okay. You find yourself at that spot by the river.
Okay. It's a nice river. Rather not
Yes.
be seeing it right now.
He goes down to the river to pray. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm done.
I suppose we could.
And some distance upriver from where you're standing, there is a tree with a woman sitting underneath it, facing the river.
Do I recognize her?
Yes, you've seen her before.
Oh, boy.
She is Shannon.
Lovely. You're back again, I see.
Come closer, she calls and beckons.
Fair enough. So I move closer.
Yep. And she isn't looking at you. She's looking out across the river. So, you have the past few weeks to account for, she says.
Perhaps. What about?
How do you explain your actions?
Doing what I always do. Surviving.
Looking for trouble in that fashion is hardly what I'd call surviving. You're a greater man than that. Here you are dallying with petty banditry. You're forsaking your clan in their death as in their life. What do you have to say to that?
I'm pretty sure I didn't forsake them in life. When I was there on the battlefield, it just didn't happen to die. It was not my doing. Maybe it was Odin's, maybe it was yours. I don't know how this works. All I know is I woke up on a field of corpses. I'm all alone. I have nothing to my name anymore. And then you come along saying I should make something better of myself.
It was your plans that failed them, you know.
Yes, because, we're all able to see every battle plan perfectly.
Well, we all should learn from our mistakes. What have you learned? To throw yourself headlong into the most trivial of raids and most minuscule of undertakings? Let yourself be led off into some cave somewhere to slay orcs?
Yeah.
You have a task. A task, Hrut. I'd advise you to apply yourself to it.
No one's even sure if this world tree exists in the mortal realm. How am I supposed to get to it?
The man's Skjaldulf. He's a librarian, isn't he? And beyond that, he's a devotee of the Aesir.
He's also a bit
If
crazy.
anyone
I
might
don't know
be
if you've
able
been
to
watching.
What did you say?
I'm sorry?
I said he's also a bit crazy. I don't know if you've been watching this whole time.
Much madness is divinest sense, they say.
Fair enough.
But I'd advise you to consult with him. Perhaps he can find a way to Yggdrasil, if he doesn't know of one already.
All right then, I'll go speak with this gentleman.
And one more thing, he says.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the cave, that buried archway, you completely overlooked it. Paid it no attention whatsoever. What do you have to say about that?
Not sure. Didn't seem worth the trouble at the time.
Very well. You must exercise your own judgment. We know how well it's served you in the past.
Oh, snap.
Go.
Oh, snap.
Dang.
And you wake up.
Sienna's a B word.
At times.
There you are, Hrut. There in your bed.
All right then. Since This goddess is pretty insistent on not leaving me alone. Let's go talk to Skjaldulf. So where's he at?
So you set out to find Skjaldulf. Meanwhile, we will cut to Koll. Koll, it's a brand new day, brand new morning. What
Still
are
not
you going
dead.
to do?
I imagine I probably. Am I feeling better? I was going to say I probably had a headache.
Well, okay, I stand corrected. You're feeling fit as a.
As an old man can.
Yeah. What are you up to?
Kind of sit on the edge of my bed. I've been thinking a lot about that cave, and just kind of all of it that happened, and kind of the you know, the urge to want to go and get the treasure, and just how there wasn't treasure, but really feeling like we were onto something there, and that somehow we're just missing it still. And feeling really weird about how no one else wanted to like find that cave system over the last few days, even though I've been, you know, wrapped up in my bed. So, in an effort to tie all this together,
Cave keeps calling to him.
I think
It's curdle for the process.
that's right. That's right. I think I'm finally getting up the nerve enough to go ask around and see if there's some some maps in the library. Cave system maps.
Okay. So you are headed to the library?
Yes.
Okay. So Koll, you also head to the library. En route, on the road through town, you let's see. You encounter a man. He looks rather young with a thin beard, and he is just dressed cleanly enough, but not especially fancily, and he says, Koll Skulderson.
Who's asking?
Thane Eric of Thrunvold. He asks you to report to the mead hall of
The
Clan
meat hole.
Thrunvold. The mead hall.
That's a weird name. Thinking
Please
back
meet
to
him
okay. I very what's the word where you don't want to do something? Can't think of it.
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly, that's the one.
There you go.
Begrudgingly head back, thinking about the fact that Douchey McGalt is probably there with his punchy fists.
Gulty McGult face.
I fully support that term.
Yeah. And before talking to anyone, I order an ale.
Okay.
Good for what else?
The mead hall is not a bar. It is a mead hall. So
Can I get a mead?
yes,
In the
yes.
hall?
What I mean to say is that you don't order one.
They just bring it.
One of the Thane's servants will give you one as you sit down at the table at which the Thane retinue are seated.
You'll be sipping that hornswoggle. Get it, Viking horn?
I guess I feel like because he has like very little decorum, he's got a little bit because he's got the savoir faire, you know, and the
Savoir-faire.
Savoir faire. In status 2, whatever that means. I didn't write any notes down about it.
Highfalutin.
But anyways, yeah, it's fine. I'm nitpicking, so it doesn't matter. So I sit
Yeah.
down.
So Koll, says Thane Eric, how are you today?
Doing much better. Doing a much better day. How are you feeling of late?
Fortune smiles upon me. For I have considered your words, and there is in fact a matter which you might be able to help me with. You are familiar with my younger brother. You are familiar with my younger brother Thorgrim, yes?
Am I?
OC?
Am I?
That's,
Is this someone I'm supposed to know?
You'd most likely at least have heard of him.
Okay. Yes, Thorgrim. I have heard of him.
Well, I have been concerned as of late for his safety. He plans to make a raid on the farms to the west of the village of Dalit Vestra. And I'm afraid that with his thirst for battle and his hot-headed vigor, he will cause trouble with Clan Annen. So, this is where you come in. I would like to enlist you and your retinue to ensure his safety during this raid, to fight alongside him, and moreover to keep him out of battle with any members of Clan Annen. Do you think you can do that?
Well, that sounds nice, but let's talk numbers. What kind of compensation would a job like this entail?
I'm willing to pay a half-crown per head.
What's a half?
There
crown?
are 100 aura.
Oh, that's a lot of money. I'm okay. Okay.
How many of there are you? There's you. There's the man Hrut.
Yes, and have adventured with this Skjaldulf, the librarian, and Ross, which I believe you two have met. And
Yes, we have.
there's this newcomer. She seems like she's pretty good in battle too. She may be of use.
So 5 then?
Yes, 5.
That should be more than sufficient.
Live
What do
on
you
an
say?
extra person. So how close are these farms to the kingdom of Annen?
They are on the west side of the village of Dalit Vestra. Clan Annen is not only the primary, but the only clan that has a major presence there.
I see.
The farmers, though, many of them are not actual members of the clan.
I see. So by raiding them, really, we're doing them a favor.
Jeez.
Doing whom a favor? Clan Annen?
Clan Annen, yeah, because they're just kind of mooching.
I like the way you think.
We're in business,
Yes.
Vane. I'll see what I can do about rousing up everybody else. So you've
Well done.
got this old man's sword. Sure, Ross will do
I
pretty much
appreciate your
anything.
offer, Cole.
My gosh, I hate you so much.
Well, see to it that you gather your group present your services to Thorgrim. Do not let him know that I have enlisted you in this manner. Merely offer your swords for a cut of the spoils. That should be more than convincing to him.
All right. And where might he be?
Thane Eric tells you where to find his brother's household.
All right. And before I go, hey Thane, I was on my way to the library. Came across a caved-in cavern structure. You wouldn't happen to know anything about the cave layout in the area, would you? Or know of anybody that I should talk to about that?
Let's see. Roll some dice for the Thane. He scratches his head. This was the cave where the orcs had taken up residence that you chased out of the cave, yes? I heard something to
you
that.
you heard about that, huh? Hey,
Something to that effect. I was a little fuzzy on the details.
they were making some trouble, so we decided to help you out by just kind of moving them along. But yes,
It's
that
always
cave.
better to deal with orcs sooner rather than later.
Exactly.
But, let's see here. He pulls out a map of the area. Whereabouts was this cave?
It
Was there
was
just one cave?
over by the ravine with the down tree and the fireplace.
You can't point
just
to it
past
on the
this
map.
really awkward section of burned woods. It's very strange. I don't know where that came from, but probably
He
orcs.
says. He points to a spot on the map. Was it here?
Is
That's
that-
where
is that
we-
the spot?
That's where we've encountered considerable recent deforestation. So it sounds like it matches the area you're talking about.
That sounds about right.
Well, I'm afraid, and I hate to disappoint you, but I don't know of any caves in that area.
Oh, all right then.
But the librarian, he's been alive for many years, and perhaps he can indeed help you with information about any caves that might be thereabouts.
Excellent. Well, you know, Thane, really like you, man. We're onto something good here. Appreciate your help.
Yes, you're welcome, and I do hope we're onto something good.
And I bow awkwardly and head on
You're
out
dismissed.
with my mead glass.
Okay. Make a reaction roll for the
Just-
Thane.
Just gonna take that.
You want to make that reaction roll?
Oh, sure. What do I need to do?
Just roll 3d6. We will be adding your, let's see, Koll Skjaldulf's +2 from status and +1 from charisma. So roll 3 dice, add 3. Okay.
11.
Yeah, he'll let it slide. Okay. So,
I was like,
you had...
see you later, Thane! Shaking it around.
The Thane shakes its head. You, so you head to the library now?
Yeah, I think so, because I at least know that that's where Skjaldulf will be.
Just pouring
Okay.
over my manuscripts.
And Ross, what are you doing this morning?
What am I doing this morning?
What are you doing this morning?
Is Ross staying at the tavern, or is there Like maybe a deal going on where I do some performance to get more people in, and then can stay at the tavern.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, cool.
You got yourself a deal.
Cool beans. Ross is got up, goes over instruments and cleans things, and going through her pack and seeing the chest set there, and decides that she really doesn't need it and feels weird about it anyway. So she's making plans to just like hand that off to the guys for them to hopefully sell it and get a little coin from, but still keeping one of the knights hidden. And also going through and probably discovering that her knitting needles are missing. That weren't necessarily of any significance outside of the fact that just a cheap pair she got one time on that one city they went to, and just for something to do during the long voyages on one of the ships, and is slightly annoyed that she has misplaced those. And decides she remembers that Skjaldi still had some, probably has some songs, or the library might have some more stuff that she can pour over to hopefully find some more songs or poems or whatever.
We got those, as it turns out.
Awesome. And probably just heads that way.
Okay. And Nessa, how about you? What are you up to?
I am taking the long way through the forest and learning more about the trees and the different plants that are in this area. And I'm gonna make my way to the library because I want to check there for the world tree, a book about the world tree. And but I kind of want to do it in a I'm still watching. I see that Skjaldulf is there. I see that Ross and Koll are on their way there. So I'm just kind of watching them from more in the forest. So I want to not let them know that I'm looking for this book.
Okay. So just about everyone is at the library then, as far as I can tell. Yes.
Well, awesome. If that's the case, I'm going to assume that someone has asked me about the possibility of cave systems around here.
I believe that's what
Okay.
Koll wanted to do.
Yes.
Yeah, so
that's what you wanted to do.
Let's bring people into the library. The first person to arrive will most likely be Hrut. So Hrut, you walk in the doors of the library.
Alright. Do I see Skjaldulf in there?
Yes, Skjaldulf, you are there in the library.
I am very much in the library.
Alright, so I walk up to him and say, following. So I remember you going on one of your little rants about the world tree, and I have it on good authority. You actually have some information about this tree, particularly possibly where it is. What can you tell me about it?
Well, as it happens, I have a variety of knowledge, some of which is metagaming and isn't actually admissible for my character, but some of which I'm about to roll for, and then we'll know for sure how much I actually know.
Okay.
You're probably very confused by the strange way that the senile old man talks, but that's
I'm
how he talks.
very confused.
He's senile. He says things like that sometimes about roles and stuff.
It's very strange.
So Jackson,
Yes.
being in my place of power, as it were, to answer these questions. I think the history of the Northlands could be a thing, or theology, but my best role is research, and I happen to be surrounded by scrolls. And I've had six days to research, so I think there could be possibly even a bonus to that role if you think that's appropriate.
Time to get the vellum out.
Definitely.
Let's see. 6 days is substantial. So I will give you a +3 to your skill.
Yay.
Having so much time to.
He fails it by 8 on the roll.
Oh, so that's research roll, right?
Yes.
Huzzah!
Yay.
Okay. And that is success by 4.
Well, I'll go ahead and jump in with what I already know, and then I'll ask Jackson to fill in. So what I know by metagaming is that it's totally got something to do with that one cave. Totally.
Yeah, I already kind of had a feeling that was...
Turns out that came.
According to the Poetic Edda and other Eddas, because there's lots of Eddas, we totally got to find what's his face? Mimir's Wood. We have to find Mimir's Wood. He has a well that he waters this ash tree at which the gods meet every morning.
Okay.
It's in a wood that is kept by Mimir. I'm not very sure much about Mimir, but I'm guessing he's some kind of guardian character who, sort of watches over that general area or plane. So Jackson, what do I actually know?
Let's see. You are beginning to put together a theory. You've been looking over some exploration logs and some historical documents for any sign of a world tree springing from the earth. For such a thing would be evidently visible, from quite a distance. You can find no such thing, so you are beginning to think that to search for the trunk of the tree would not be as efficacious as to search for its roots.
All three of them.
And the roots, yes, all 3 of the roots of the world tree. And not the roots, the roots.
Hey, we all must get to the root of the problem.
They're the best part about Jimmy Fallon's show.
Oh!
Oh snap! Dissing Jimmy Fallon in our fantasy RPG.
Not necessarily true. I'm just complimenting the roots.
Worth it.
It's a complex system.
System of roots.
Mm-hmm.
So the let's see. You expect that to look underground for answers would be wise, and who lives underground but the dwarves?
I have something for
I
this.
think it might be a good idea to consult with dwarves.
Do Mary and I need to turn our cameras off and pop back in?
You're all right.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's not worth it, man.
Mary's actually Nessa. I'm actually Ross. Apparently, I screwed things up by turning my camera off for a moment.
It's okay. We'll just keep going.
I have no idea what's wrong.
Don't worry.
It's a stream glitch. Hey!
It's
Oh,
fixed.
okay.
Moving on.
Hey!
So how about dwarves?
All right. So let's see.
Just Koll storm in about this time and be like, so listen, we need to go to those caves.
That sounds about right.
In like a
Koll does
fortuitous
that.
moment.
So wait a second. This wood from Mimir, or however you say his name, is this going to open this archway that we can't get through? What's the deal here? What's the point of this?
What's a Mimir?
Exactly.
Mimir's a guy. He's some kind of guardian.
You assuming his gender?
Well, No, I'm not very. I'm not very progressive. I'm more of the old ways.
Well, I just offended everyone.
Skjaldulf is old fashioned.
Hey, it's a god, so it could be transcendent.
Oh my gosh.
It's going downhill fast.
I'm not involved.
All right. Anyways,
Well, if we can't find Mimir, we can find Brimir.
And how will that help us?
Well,
One leads to the
Hey.
other.
speak Northlander, man.
yeah. So about that archway, Jackson. What do I know about it?
Let's see. Here's what you know about that archway. What archway?
Nobody told me about it or gave me any
All right.
pictures or...
So to clarify, one of the tunnels in the cave with the orcs that we were dealing with leads to an archway that's collapsed.
It
and
does?
It does.
He wasn't in there.
It does.
No.
That's why I'm explaining it now.
He was consoling Ross.
Why didn't you say anything?
I'm saying something now.
My God, I've been researching for a week.
Well, it's a good thing we cleared that cave out, didn't it? Now.
It was clear.
Well, I think maybe it's
Ish.
best if we take some of these scrolls and go take another look at those runes.
That's the spirit.
Down for that. Let's go.
Okay, as you're about to leave, Ross approaches the library, walks in through the doors.
Hey, Scaldy!
Oh shit!
Hey.
What up? I forgot I'm on the stream. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That was wonderful.
All of the babies who are listening at 10:30 or 11:30 p.m. I apologize.
Oh my gosh,
Eh.
that was the best.
Your sensibilities.
What up?
You should have thrown in a player in there for good measure.
Scaldy and Ross like fist bump and do a secret handshake.
Exactly.
It's
Yes.
amazing what grief counseling can do to create bonds. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm Scaldy's, elf friend.
Oh, that's how it works now. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I was not prepared for that.
It's your boy Scaldy.
All
Your
by
boy.
myself.
Hey, so that one song I got the other day from you paid off really well. I was hoping that you had maybe some others. Not that way, you dorks. I was hoping that.
Lots happened in 6 days, huh?
Brian, stop.
No.
Can't.
Oh boy.
I should just turn my camera off so you guys can't see me.
I was hoping to find some other stuff, but did I come at a bad time?
Here, let me just grab you some sheet music. Hold on. This one's good. It's called "All by My Elf," and I think you like it.
Good night, everybody. No.
I literally now get a song called "All by My Elf."
Awesome.
Challenge accepted. I will make a song of it.
Tell me what you're really elf.
If you want a bunch of unpronounceable words, I have just a gold mine of them.
I've been reading them in the chat. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
writing
copying
down
that
all
right out
of
of the Edda, aren't you?
What about the Edda?
Are you copying that stuff right out of the Edda? Is that why there's numbers?
Oh, there's lots of Eddas. There's so many. That particular one I copied wholesale because it actually is a lineage of dwarves that includes all of the dwarves from The Hobbit. Look, there's Tori, Ori, Glowin. Yes.
That's right.
Gilly.
So does anybody speak shorty pants when we meet these dwarves?
Sure.
That could be a problem.
Are we going to?
Well, you know,
Are you guys
Ross
going-
did,
are you
Ross
guys
did a
going-
really good job of talking to the orcs last time, so...
So that means Koll should go in first.
Are you guys going to talk to dwarves?
If we're lucky.
Actually, we're hoping we may find dwarves, I think. But first things first. Cave, arches, ruins, scrolls, Skjaldulf, saying something illegible. Go!
Wait, is this the same cave that we just dealt with that family of orcs we massacred?
It's not the Cave of Wonders, so yes.
True.
Ugh.
Don't worry, it's perfectly
There was a
safe.
crazy archway in there, and we need to check it out. It's important.
Skjaldulf
Okay.
seems to know something about it. He's like very excited when I told him about the archway.
But it's been a week. What if those orcs are back?
Well, we got rid of him last time.
I'm not. I
Cole
can't.
holds up his sword. He's like,
Okay.
Shiny.
OCC. Would Ross have been finally filled in about the fact that orcs are a lot different around here than...
then her friends back home.
I think she's. It sounds like she's gotten the picture.
Okay.
Yes.
Because out of character, I also didn't realize that orcs were like maybe like, you know, a thing. So that was kind of a
Brutal and destructive.
Well,
They are a thing.
I knew that they were like can cause mayhem. I didn't realize that this area maybe it was an okay thing to help them.
That's the spirit.
So,
It would have been a much better thing to happen if we'd gotten rid of the orc babies. I'm just saying.
True.
I draw the
Then
line.
there would have been no one to come back to.
I draw the line of killing children.
Well, they're not children, they're orcs.
They're orc children. Are you guys better prepared for this? Because you kind of didn't do so good, dude.
There's nobody there. We're fine.
You have no. Have you scouted this to see if anyone's there?
Totally. Was there just the other day.
I don't believe a word you're saying.
I don't either, but we're still going to swagger up there.
Listen, we weren't all out hanging out with the Thane all weekend, so I mean, some of us were doing stuff.
I didn't hang out.
Oh.
I
We're
didn't
going
hang
back
out.
to the cave.
I didn't hang out with the Thane all weekend.
Oh, hey, speaking of the
Oh, it
Thane,
only took an hour?
Ross glares daggers at Hrut.
oh, hey, speaking of the Thane, though,
I don't swing that way, so you can stop giving me the lovey eyes.
there's actually a job. Hey, money opportunity. The Thane,
Oh.
the Thane
Money,
wants us to go.
yes.
Let's see, protect or kill his brother. One of the
Wait.
two.
Fuzzy on the details, aren't you?
Fuzzy on the details. Something about stealing all the farm's resources and taking them for ourselves. Heck yes, Skjaldulf. Battle.
Wait. Who are these
Could
people
be.
that he wants you to kill?
You're distracting us from why we're out here in the first place. Cave.
No. We're all about the cave. You know, like we'll just swing back by and check in with this dude on our way back. And
Okay, Nessa, where are you at?
Well, I was making my way to the library, but I don't know. Have I made it to the library yet?
Late to the party. We're
Yes,
gone.
you have. You are outside the library. You can hear an animated discussion from inside.
Okay, so I use my staff and I like open the door with the staff and I'm like, I heard there's a mission. I want in.
heck yes.
Okay.
Ross is just like, oh
What
man.
Why? She's a stranger.
I guess I'll.
But
I
she's
guess,
useful, I
I
guess.
guess like Ross just says something like in Elvish of like, seriously? Before anything else, here's your stupid chess set.
Ching.
Whatever you get, I want a cut of.
Wait a minute. Why is there a piece missing?
There's a piece missing?
Yeah, a knight.
That sucks.
hmm
Hmm.
Well, listen, it's probably not worth nearly as much partial as it would be full. Let's just say the trust is not fully there.
Hey, you guys wanted some money. I'm just giving you what we found. What we found was this chest set. I'm giving it to you as I found it. I popped
Koll,
that lock.
make
Roll for liar.
I popped that lock for you.
Koll, make an IQ roll.
Will do. Liar. I don't have much, so it's
Do
gonna
I
have
get to roll anything?
Nope. Don't worry. I don't even know.
Okay.
You're probably right. This is all that was there. I mean, they're orcs. What do they know? Let's go stab some kids. All right, let's go. Bye.
Sounds about right.
So, can we say that that has now been passed? Someone's got a
Koll,
train.
ultimately, train?
Yeah, this is a
Someone
train
has
go
a
by.
train.
Come on, ride the train and ride it up.
Anyway. Okay.
So,
back
does he
to-
have the? He
80s
has the.
kids.
He has the
That's
chest set.
Yes. Koll has the chest set now.
It
You're
weighs.
down. You're down for me.
Oh, here.
So I was like,
Just so you know, the chest set weighs 2 pounds, which is great because now I won't be over encumbered now that you have that.
I will forever be encumbered.
I do not really want to carry it with me. Is there a place that we can store it?
Why don't you just go sell it to your fence,
Yeah.
dude?
Because we're on a
you could-
mission here, woman. Got things to do.
That's right.
And I still have the night piece though, so it's an incomplete chest set.
She admits it!
Out of
Out of
character.
character.
Here.
It's it out of character. You as players know this information.
Yeah, I'm not carrying that junk. So how about you just hold on to it for right now, and maybe
Hey,
we'll
Scott.
find that other piece when we go back to the cave.
Hey Scaldy, do you got a safe place for us to store this stupid chest set?
He'll try to
Absolutely.
eat a piece.
I pick up like this old book and I just like tear half the pages out of it.
Oh my gosh!
No. I think about that.
Scaldy has a heart attack and dies.
Yeah, you gotta be real
down.
clear on whether you actually do this stuff, because, you know,
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
No.
code of honor and all.
Scaldy, do you have a place like we can store this chest set?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So the chest set has been moved to where/whoever.
Okay,
Secret
it's
location.
stored in the place in the library. And with the chest set taken care of, what will you do now?
Can I ask one more question?
To the cave. No.
Yes, you can.
Would I have made any more money during the 6 days of staying at that tavern and performing every night?
Yes, we will handle that with end of month earnings and
Okay.
cost of living and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
But you know, if you want a little pocket change, I can throw in. Let's roll some dice. 7 aura on top of a little bonus on top of your usual earnings.
Cool. Thanks.
Sure thing. Okay, and with that determined, what shall we do now?
To the cave.
To the cave!
To the
cave.
cave.
I hate you all.
Hold on, before we leave.
Leave Ross here. If you don't want to go to the cave, then don't come.
Yeah, and then who's gonna help you guys range-wise? Remember, I killed someone before you.
Because I chopped them all and cut one guy's guts out, and he just happened to be alive because apparently you can't hit people when they're near dead. Ooh, new map.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, here we are in the cave.
I was gonna say, Ross
I have to-
reluctantly follows because, again, she's hoping to, maybe there's lore or something there that she can get, or something, even more stuff from Scaldy.
Yeah, Skjaldulf looks like he wants to buy some rope, a few skins of oil, and a horn. Let's see, the horn will cost 20 aura, let's take a look at the cost of rope.
Oh, true. I should buy a first aid kit.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yes.
say everyone should probably check their stuff before we go off.
Yeah.
Okay.
At some point, Ross is gonna need to replace her knitting needles.
I always think of Rose, freaking Lalonde. Rose Lalonde. That's who that reminds me of.
What?
Tentacle therapist.
I'm lost.
Don't worry about it.
It's a Homestuck thing.
It's a what?
Oh my gosh.
Homestuck.
Oh, No, I didn't hear Homestuck. I know what Homestuck is.
I have not looked at Homestuck in forever. I never finished that. Ugh.
Here, it will take 7 years to do so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just about.
That sounds awful. I can't
I'd
get
better-
past like the
I'd better
first.
look up.
Can I get a broadsword that can actually stab things?
You could. They're expensive.
Yes, we will. Do you want to bring along the chess set? If you're going to market.
Sounds
you know,
like a
you
good
could,
idea.
That's true. Yeah. Let's go sell that. junk.
Okay.
So Ross has it back.
Okay.
He doesn't trust you.
Oh, well, okay, I don't care. So whoever has it. As long as we get the cut, that's all I care about. I'm keeping an eye on them because
Sure.
I know that they sold that plate.
You can't know that.
Okay.
True. Okay, true. That's metagaming there. Sorry.
Can't possibly
Yep.
know that. You just gave it to us.
With a successful detect lies roll, I will let you have a suspicion that they
Okay.
have already sold the plate.
What do I need to roll?
Detect lies.
I don't have.
Don't
Wait.
have it.
Hold on. No.
Okay.
Oh no, I do.
think
I do. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Haha. You don't know squat.
Wop.
Okay.
It was worth a shot.
Yep. Let's see. So, so Koll, you are selling the chess set.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. And there's an old dwarven woman wandering around the marketplace, who sees you trying to sell the chess set to a merchant who doesn't want it, and she says, "Oh, what kind of a chess set is that?
It's really
Let me see.
special.
Let me see.
Passed down from my family.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yes, very special silver, solid silver pieces.
Yes.
What
do you
what
like
do you want
it?
for it? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well, it was pretty special to my grandmother, so I don't know. What would you give for this special family heirloom of mine?
Let's see. She's got a satchel which she pulls around and starts rooting around in. Oh, let's see. What might you be interested in?
Money.
How about this? A crash kit. She pulls out
Oh, what?
a smaller bag inside the larger bag. See, we have bandages, sutures, a few medical herbs, plenty of useful things for a person looking to treat wounds. She says, but you know, you Northlanders pride yourselves on being unafraid to die in battle.
Yeah.
So perhaps
Don't you forget it.
perhaps I. She
Are we
reaches around
all
in the bag.
together?
You are as proximal to Koll as you wish to be as this transaction is going down.
I'm eyeing the whole thing.
What's that?
I'm
Oh,
eyeing
you're
the
watching.
whole thing.
Got it.
I'm watching.
Yes. She pulls out a block of iron. Block of iron? She says. Very useful material for smithing.
Lady, I'm kind of looking for some money.
Oh, then I'd better leave you to the merchant then, she says, and walks away. The
Does-
All right.
the merchant raises an eyebrow.
What? You got a problem?
No, I just would have taken the first aid kit and the block of iron in a heartbeat. But I tell you what, you seem a little down on your luck. I'll give you 70 aura for that.
Oh.
That's not gonna work for me because this was my grandmother's and she was very particular. Happening.
Sounds, he certainly sounds particular to me. Well, take it or leave it. Perhaps your
No.
grandmother will give you a better deal if you're not willing to take mine.
Listen, buddy, she's dead, okay? That's why I'm trying to hawk her stuff. Listen, I don't need this from you.
What happened to your goblin?
I'm gonna walk
fence,
away.
dude?
He
I'm gonna
shrugs.
walk away.
Well, I don't need the chess set from you.
Oh.
Well, I
Let
don't
us
need
know
your
by
stinking
tomorrow,
chess set.
Okay, you walk away.
Seriously, I'll give it to somebody else. I don't really care. I just know the fencing guy was gonna give us 180 for it, so
Okay, you'll go back to him.
he had mentioned. Yep.
Okay, you go back to him. You, was that price, with the, let's see.
That was before he had even seen it. We just told him that it was a chess set and that it was silver.
Okay. Alright, he takes a look. It's missing a piece, he says.
It is? That is news to me. I have never played chess in my life. You see, this was my grandmother's. And
Mhm.
that was probably her favorite piece.
Koll, he says. Koll,
Yes,
you don't need to play games with me.
these are not games. Anyways,
let's-
wasn't sure about the missing piece. I don't know anything about chess. What do I look like, a smart person?
Fair enough. Does 150 aura? 150.
I get 160.
Finally, haggling.
I know.
Well,
It's very fine silver. It's probably dwarven.
Yeah,
160 and I'll sing a song.
You know, we've got the other night here, he says, and I know someone who could copy it, so I'll give you 160.
Yes.
That's a fair
Good.
price.
Thank you very much. My grandmother would be very proud.
You're quite welcome. And so is your Koll? Koll, why you gotta be this way? You know me. I know you. Why you gotta be this way?
You liked my grandmother.
You know I did like your
Yeah, you
grandmother.
did.
I can't dispute that.
Touche.
My
Under my
turn.
regards. Okay. Next in line.
Uh,
All right, so everybody
Scalding.
can have
32.
third. What?
160 divided by 5 is 32.
Oh, 32. Oh, that's why you were trying to give it to me for 150. Oh well. All right. 32 it is. I was trying to divide it by 4 for some reason. Because we're the only ones with video cameras. I can't see your second-class citizens down there.
Scaldy was looking for. Can I be helping Scaldy look for his?
So 32 is the cut that everybody got, just to clarify?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I be helping Scaldy find his stuff?
Yes. Let's see. Rope.
Hop open that
We will
PDF,
begin
bro.
with that. Rope. Do you? How strong a rope do you want? Do you want rope that can support 300 pounds? Rope that can support over 1,000 pounds?
You know, if chain is available, I'll take that, but I don't think it is.
It's so metal.
Okay. Let's see. No, it is not.
I figured.
Like it.
That crash kit was worth $200, you guys.
Whoops.
Can't split that 5 ways.
No, but it might have saved your life.
I already have. I bought myself a first aid kit.
I don't know. Booze doesn't count, Brian.
All right, rope. So how strong do you want your rope to be? 300 pounds.
So strong.
Strongest available.
Or strongest available. Okay. Let's see. And how many yards do you want? 10, 20, more? Each,
I guess I'll
each
say
10 yards weighs 5 pounds.
cool. I guess I'll say like 15 pounds.
Okay, so 30 yards of rope.
Yeah.
That will cost you 75 aura.
Cool. So that's 75 for the rope, 20 for the horn, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Let's see. Skins of oil.
If available.
Could you do oil? Looking
Just
for oil.
have this vision
Here
of
we-
you with a brilliant plan with the rope that we'll just stumble into, like Boondock Saints style.
You always need a you always need a rope.
That's a rope right there.
Okay. So oil is 2 aura per pint, and each pint weighs a pound. You are presumed to have some means of storing it.
Cool. I'll just take like 5 pounds of that, I guess.
Okay, 5 pounds of oil,
No one hit him with the flame.
total of 10.
Oh no, that's cool. I can generate my own flame.
This is fantastic.
Ha ha ha. 4.
Okay, let's see.
So that's what, 10
Looking
aura?
Yes.
Okay.
Looking for a pouch of salt. How much salt do you want?
Pouch of salt.
A herring and a shrubbery.
Maybe like 4 or 5 really big fistfuls.
Neat.
Okay. So that's, let's see, 4 or 5 really big fistfuls. That's probably not. That's probably half a pound. Is that right? Half a pound of salt.
Sounds right, yeah.
Okay. Half a pound of salt will be. Let's see. I'm just gonna roll a bunch of dice here. What sort of numbers I see, try and make some sense of them.
The economy.
Yes. Yes, for the economy is random, generated ultimately by quantum fluctuations.
And stock prices. Remember, we're stocking Thanes.
Yes.
Which apparently I'm very
Let's
good at.
see. It will be 40 aura for half a pound of salt.
Perfect.
Okay. Salted herring.
Is a hand mirror going to be beyond our tech level?
Let's see. We are gonna find out. Mirror.
Just give him a
Oh,
shiny
yeah.
thing.
I would also take a like a shard of a mirror or like a sufficiently polished blade. As a matter of fact, that could go with a hand knife if there's a really polished blade I get a reflection in.
Yeah. Let's see. A mirror. You're not too concerned about quality, right?
Right.
Okay. 10 aura for a mirror.
Cool.
And Let's see. Salted herring weighs half a pound and costs. And the mirror weighs a pound. And the salted herring weighs half a pound and costs. Let's see. 2 aura.
Cool.
And let's see. Do you want a cutting knife or a dagger for stabbing?
Cutting knife.
Okay.
For
Wanna
his
be able
airing,
to-
of course.
Let's see. That will cost 30 aura, and it weighs a half pound.
I got a carving knife if you want one.
I think I'm good. Okay.
Can have it for free.
So
AKA Brian's over encumbered and trying to get rid of his crap.
It's a half a pound and it's free. It's a carving knife.
you can sell it. Looks like that's 187. I'm going to subtract from my aura.
Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else that anyone wants to buy?
I would like to see if I could get a thrusting broadsword, maybe by trading my current broadsword and the 91 aura I have. Now, if we've hit the month mark, though, I have the money to buy it outright, but I don't think we have.
Okay.
Have we hit
Not
the
yet.
mark?
Bummer. Okay.
No. Thrusting broadsword. You've got a normal broadsword, and you want to trade it in for a thrusting.
Yep. And I got
Okay.
a little money on top of that.
Let's see. The merchant advises you to go see Thramek the blacksmith.
Sounds like a good idea.
Ceramic sounds like a dwarven name.
Also sounds
Okay.
like some sort of stone that might be used in square shapes for flooring.
Womp womp.
In some future
Oh, no.
world.
I hear he also makes ceramic pots.
And ceramic nativity scenes.
What's a native?
Your mom.
Oh. Let's see. So you
That was a stinger.
There's the rapier wit we needed.
I just want to be able to thrust, guys.
okay. So you go to
That time it was her.
Uh-huh.
to the forge. To the forge.
To the forge. Quick.
The forge.
Let's see.
To the forge.
Let's roll fortune. Yeah, give me a fortune roll. Just roll 3 dice, and we'll see if they're high or low.
Let's roll 3 dice. Okay. Oops, I wanted 3 of those, but... Okay. 2,
Oh.
3.
Yay!
Okay, 9. Let's see. Thramek is there, pounding away at his anvil.
We're adults.
Clang, clang. Clang, clang, clang,
my
clang.
God.
Clang,
Yep.
clang, clang goes the
The
hammer.
trolley.
It's very loud, and he doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Thrami!
I stroll up, tap him on
You're
the
there
shoulder,
you're
and
there
say,
too.
Thramek!
Oh God!
Wham! 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 Clang!
He didn't feel the tap either?
Oh, he, no, apparently
I'm
not.
doing it. Okay, I walk around the other side of the anvil where I'm in his line of sight, cup my hands around my mouth, and
He
shout,
looks up
Thramek!
and stuff.
Okay.
You should just stab him.
Oh.
Oh wait, you don't have the right kind of sword.
Sorry, Hrut.
It would be a
Ooh.
crushing failure, Brian.
You could have just stabbed him and we could take all the swords.
He gestures to his work. Look at this. Look at how well this plate mail is coming along. This is going to be a fine piece of work, I tell you what.
It's very
Don't
fine.
you think so?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Sadly, I'm not here for armor, though. I'm here for weapons. I'm looking for a thrusting broadsword.
That's what
Uh-huh.
she said.
Broadsword with a point.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll make another
Oh man, I gotta.
real quick. I've got one of those, he says.
All right. How much are you looking for it?
Well, it's not some of my own work, which is good for you if you're looking to get it at a discount.
That would be best.
Yep. Happened to pick it up from another blacksmith looking to pawn off some of his wares, and I'd be willing to let it go to you for 600 aura.
All right. Would you consider a trade of my broadsword here? It's worth a fine 500, and I'll add another 91 aura on top of that.
He looks at it. Well, I'm gonna have to resell this broadsword, and it's not only seen a little wear, but doesn't have a point. So I'm not going to be able to get 500 for it.
I'm sure a man of your
tell you what,
talent and
I'll,
skills can fix that without difficulty.
You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. We can touch this little broadsword up quite well, and I'll be willing to knock down the cost of the pointed broadsword, say to 1 gold krone. That's 200 aura.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, my offer was the sword and the 91 aura. Does that make up the cost in your eyes?
He scratches his head. Tell you what. I'm looking for a good rug. Something to throw down over the cold stone floors in my bedroom. Do you have a rug?
Do you have
Pretty
a rug?
sure I don't, but
You throw in a rug on top of the money and the sword, and we have a deal.
all right. Does anybody else in our party have a rug?
I do not have a rug.
I could make one if my knitting needles weren't missing.
Do we know why your knitting needles are missing?
Skjaldulf apparently knows a guy with a good rug.
Skjaldulf's got the connections.
Ooh.
It really ties
No,
his room together.
not a guy. No.
Okay. All right. So I'll be back. I
I
think
missed
I
it.
may have
I
a
got
lead
you.
on a rug.
Dave's not here, man.
That's right.
Sounds good, he says. I'll keep the sword around for you.
All right. So I go
Okay,
find
so you go
Skjaldulf.
looking-
I think he was joking.
All right. As you're
Probably.
looking around,
He
for,
knows a dude with a good one, and it really ties his room together.
Yes, I know. Big Lebowski quotes are amazing. But seriously, Skjaldulf, you
okay.
got a lead in a rug.
As you're looking for Skjaldulf, you've passed by in the market a fellow who appears to be selling rugs.
Hey. So how much does a rug cost, good sir?
He says, "Would you like a fine rug made of harding hair? It is very durable. Will last very long."
Got something a little more medium quality-ish?
You don't want medium quality. You want good quality, and I'll tell you why. Because I'll let it go at a price that is just as good as the other merchants,
Which
but
would be...
better quality. I will sell it to you for... let's see. Let me scroll down here to the miscellaneous equipment. Only 15 aura.
There
Okay.
you go.
Now the question is the blacksmith going to take the slightly less aura if there's the rug involved?
Make
Sorry.
an IQ roll, and we'll see what you believe regarding the ability of this undertaking.
I don't think it's a good idea. I'm not convinced.
No, you think you could swing it?
Okay. So I buy the rug. That's 15 down, which puts me at 91 minus 15, which is 76. My math is right.
Yep.
With 110.
All right.
You spelled his name wrong.
Whatever.
That
Hurt.
hurts.
It does. It does. It hurts. All right. So we go back to Thramic. We say, okay, I've got a fine quality rug for you. That's slightly. I have slightly less money to offer you, but I'll still throw in the sword, and maybe we can.
Well, that's a really fine. That's a really fine quality rug.
Lovely.
So, you got yourself a deal.
Fantastic. Done deal.
Okay, you've upgraded your sword.
All right. So this becomes thrusting, broadsword, and
Thrusting Broadstorm Doom.
yes, indeed. Plus one cut. And that now becomes thrust plus 2 impale. Okay, what else? Reach. That's the same, and it's 600, and it weighs the same. Okay, cool. Okay.
While he's updating that, does anyone else have any business in the market?
Yes. While we're waiting, I have a lantern and some oil that I'd like to sell.
Okay. Let's see. Lantern with oil.
Pretty nice lantern. I got a pound of oil.
You know, Skjaldulf might want that.
Well, you can come buy it. I tried to give him a knife last time, and he was like, "I don't want your stupid knife."
Well, I mean, we could always use more knives, but I mean, I didn't realize we already had oil.
Womp womp.
But that's okay. It's all flammable.
Okay.
It's true.
So, Skjaldulf, you are not making an offer on the oil and lantern?
No, no.
You could.
Okay.
Very cheap.
I already got
let's
oil. You could have hit me up earlier.
Sorry.
Okay. There's a merchant who will offer you 2.5 silver pennies for the whole bunch. That's 10 aura.
All right. Deal.
Okay. You've got yourself 10 more aura
Cool.
in the form of 2.5 pieces of silver.
Do I need to keep track of the silver versus aura, or can I just?
Nope. It's more or less all the same to everyone.
Okay. While we're at it, I'd like a shield if I can get one.
Okay, shield.
I don't know. I don't remember how much they cost, so
Okay.
or how much they weigh,
Let's
you know, etc., etc.
do you want a light shield, small shield, medium shield, or large shield?
A small shield.
Okay.
No, wait. Let's wait. Come back. I would like a light shield.
All right. You give Theramic an hour, and he can have a shield ready for you for 25 aura.
Sounds like a deal, my man. If I have an hour. Do we have an
Okay.
hour? Can we fudge time a little bit?
Fast forward to
Yeah,
the
we
future.
can fast forward.
Alright.
Um,
Alright,
an hour later, you pick up the shield from Theramic.
Light shield. Excellent. Minus 25, right?
Yes.
Cool. Alright. I'm in.
Okay. Let's see. It's time.
Rad.
Yeah,
Rad.
it's getting to be about noon. So do you guys want to eat some food before leaving?
Yes.
Yeah.
And did anyone else have anything they need to do in the market?
Eat food.
I guess Ross is keeping an eye out for possibly like knitting / yarn stuff, but it's not like a priority at this point.
Okay. Let's see.
Because there's a possibility that he thinks there's a possibility that maybe it got left at that cave too.
Okay. Well, you don't see anyone selling any knitting needles, so onward to the cave.
Yeah.
Cave of Wonders.
Okay. So here we are at the cave. I have pulled everyone's icons into it. And
Did we scout it before we decided to just go to it?
okay, well, outside, you can see that here and there are little tiny plants starting to grow through the ash. Little tiny spots of green. And there are no signs of continued orc presence.
Do we want to take a break right here for that?
Yeah, it looks like some people need a
Oh,
quick
yes.
break.
Okay, just a good idea. This is a very good idea. I will be right back.
Alright, we'll be right back, guys.
Oh man. Now we finally get to use that potty break scene.
Alright, are we all back now? Are we
I'm here.
Rob, you back?
I sure am.
All right.
Alright.
Let's explore this cave.
Let's do it.
Enough prepping for things that aren't going to happen this time. We're all doing
Okay.
it.
Everybody's here. And here we are in the cave.
Jackson's like,
all
and
y'all
now
have to
comes
be-
a knitting opportunity. Like, dang it.
You mean
Hey,
she
hey.
could have made the rug the whole time?
I specifically said it wasn't a priority.
Okay. So here you are in the cave. What will you do now that you're in the cave?
Perception rolls?
Yeah, perception rolls.
What are you trying to perceive?
If there's anybody there or not?
Let's see. Has anyone lit a lantern?
I have a torch.
Okay.
Okay.
Scaldy got a bunch of stuff.
You got some oil.
Well, I can also just create fire.
Bring fire to life. Okay, so you guys light stuff up, and then I can roll vision, which I actually have a very high vision skill.
Yep. It's at -3 for the because you're in torchlight.
Okay, that's still going to be a roll for 12, so that's not bad.
I passed.
Alright. Vision!
Okay.
Should I roll a perception check?
Let's see.
I don't think I saw
Um,
anything.
I don't think he did either.
Yeah, Hrut cannot see anything inside the cave. Koll can see that there are no orcs inside the cave, and if you want to take a look inside, Ross, you may.
Is it perception?
Vision,
Oh, okay.
which is probably equal to your perception.
Actually, my vision's higher.
Okay. Let's see, Ross, you can confirm what Hrut's. Let's see what.
What I
Koll
didn't see.
saw. Yeah. You can confirm that the orcs that Hrut does not see are not there.
Told you it's fine, guys. Let's go.
It's fine.
I'm gonna have my arrow, like, not necessarily trained, but have my bow, like,
Knocked.
yeah.
An
Just-
arrow in. Oh, okay.
Like, just being defensive and being aware of surroundings and stuff.
Okay.
Or offensive.
So do
I'm
you
not
have
sure.
an arrow actually? Do you have an arrow actually on the bow or just in hand?
Like in hand in the bow, but not, like, at a rest, essentially. So, like, it's there so that the only thing I have to do is, like, draw back.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Does anyone? Yes, I got it. Does anyone else want to take preparations?
Yeah. I'm gonna get my sword out and have my shield at the ready, since I'm not holding any of the fire.
Okay.
And I have my quarterstaff out.
Okay.
I have fast draw with combat reflexes. Does that kind of negate needing to have it out?
Quick draw
Um,
McGraw.
Depends.
Most likely, you will most likely be able to get your sword out effectively instantaneously.
If you
if
drop
you can
it, I'm
pass
gonna
your-
laugh.
I'll just have it out. Goodness, I'm not worried about
Okay.
it though. Since you guys are all
All
being weird.
Let's see. And guys with shields, do you also have your shields out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not stupid.
Let's see. And Skjaldulf readies his hammer. So who is holding? Is there the torch is lit? Yes.
Yes.
Who is holding it?
Me.
So you can only
Okay,
have your shield or sword then, dude.
Don't I have one of those shields that can be like on my arm? I have a light shield.
Let's see.
It's only 2 pounds.
Light shield. Let me see. A light shield. Okay. Yes. I think you can Let's see. Okay. Yes, you can do that. You can carry your shield by the strap, leaving your hand free to hold the torch. Okay, so Koll, are you leading the way then?
Seems to make sense.
Okay. Let's see. Where in the cave will you go?
Towards the caved-in part.
Okay. You head downhill, down that tunnel, and you come to the archway with the cave-in right behind it. A
You
few of
said
the
all of
rocks.
You said all of our people are supposed to be in this cave. Does everybody else see them?
Yes,
No.
everybody is in the cave. We're just imagining them.
Oh, okay.
For
All
the
right.
time.
Gotcha. All right.
Believe.
So yeah. So we're at the archway. And
Yes.
the I would probably say, hey, Skjaldulf, here's that archway we were talking about. What do you think?
I'm not going to be rolling a theology or history against these things.
Let's see.
Either way, you're gonna have a hard time because it's ruined.
Oh,
Yes. Let's make make an IQ roll.
okay.
An ick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see.
Skjaldulf
So
those things.
You recognize the alphabet as Elvish, and make a. Let's see. Now, since you've passed that roll, you can make a. Let's check out them skills. Do you want to? Let's see what. Yeah, literature. Make a literature roll.
Okay.
Place is lit.
Whoops.
Nope. Make a different roll.
Is,
Do a barrel roll.
would Ross or Nessa notice that this thing is in Elvish?
Yes.
This may be
If you want to,
Oh wait,
Um,
what's Scaldy?
It looks like it might be Elvish, in my professional opinion. You should take a look at it, being Elvish yourself and all.
He's like, I can't spell anything with these numbers.
I mean, I know that you're Elvish, and I don't hold it against you, but I mean, if you don't mind taking a look.
Technically half Elvish, but it's okay.
I don't hold it against you.
You're Helvish.
I don't I don't hold, yeah, whatever, and I just walk forward. And I guess I read the archway and also like just say in Elvish to Nessa, hey, what do you think?
I too go up to the archway and I like feel the letters engraved in there, and I'm like taking it all in, trying to read what it says, and I say to Nessa, I say to Ross, like, this is not good.
So I guess we're reading
okay. Yes. Let's see. Roll. Let's see. It is. The alphabet is familiar. The words may not be.
Okay.
Roll IQ -3, each of you. Nessa, for your hands-on approach, you will be getting a +1. So
Oh, cool.
that's
Not so much.
Oh wait.
Okay.
No, never mind. Well, is it because of the dialect of Elvish it's in?
This is not good because I don't know what it says.
It's familiar, but
yes,
I can't quite make it out.
let's see. Ross, you
Because Ross speaks formal Elvish.
okay? Yeah, you've Ross only failed. You only failed your roll by 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also speak formal
whereas Nessa
Elvish.
failed hers by 4. So Ross, you can make out the first line, and it's you can at least tell by the format that it's poetry. There's 3 lines, and they let's see.
Be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
Oh my gosh.
Son of a gun. So that, you know what, we're just gonna press on with this. The first line says, "The gate of Marhathalil, the Old One," and then there's the second one is. It's like something in the past. It's talking about the past, and something about a space belonging to the we involved. Whatever group is speaking, and the last line is some sort of. It looks like a blessing on a queen or something belonging to a queen, you know, our queen. Maybe the realm of the queen. You're kind of guessing at that last word, but there's some sort of blessing going on there.
Okay.
Something like Elizabeth.
It's familiar, but I can't. This is not a dialect I'm familiar with. I can get the first line, and then I'm just pretty much going to sum up what you just said, so I don't have to like repeat everything that you just said.
Okay. Yes, everyone is up to speed on the text of the inscription.
Can Koll just be like, get out of the way, I'll read it, and just roll against IQ
Yes.
and go for it?
The castle.
Yes. You are rolling against IQ minus infinity because you do not speak this language at all.
I'm willing to give it a chance.
No problem.
No, I missed it.
Okay. She's got it all wrong. It's,
You don't even pass anyways.
it's the first 3 lines of an Elvish drinking song.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, hidey tidy after me lucky charms and beer. There's the song.
Hey, Skjaldulf. You.
That's my name.
It's this looks like it's poetry. Do you have anything?
I love poetry.
Do you? I have
Love poetry so much.
I haven't come
like a
across.
bubble.
Oh my gosh. I haven't come across this yet.
Oh no.
Is this something you have in the library by chance, or is there some local tale of an elven queen, or I don't know, an old one?
Well, the old one sounds like Othine, but shall I go ahead and would that be it? History or literature?
Let's see. History Elven will default to History Northlands. Let's see. At a minus. Let me get a good read on what the benchmark would be here.
We're not doing good against these checks, guys.
Okay.
I tried.
Why are we even here?
It's Elvish history, so it's not like it really matters.
Oh snap!
There we go.
Did you say that in character?
Definitely.
Seriously, was that in character?
I'm gonna say no. Not that one time. Generally, if it's down in range, then it's in character.
Should Hrut go kneel in a corner and start praying? I mean, at this rate.
You could try, but first, Skjaldulf, roll history -3.
It's probably.
Why are we
Well,
here
how
in this
about
cave again, guys?
Oh, Nessa.
Well, we brought 2 elves along with us. We figured maybe somebody could read this junk.
Nessa.
Totally in character, by the way.
Our language is just as diverse as your language is. Different
So-
dialects, different areas.
Welcome to the Northlands. Time to speak Northlander.
I say in Northlander, I already do probably better than you.
Nessa.
Sorry.
There we go. Nessa, you felt something strange as you were running your hand over the elven inscription.
What does it feel like? Do I know? Is it like hard or is it like
There was a tingling, like if you've have you ever rested just your fingertips on water and not the palm of your hand? Like
Yeah,
just
okay.
on the surface, you're just barely breaking the surface tension.
Yes.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
Kind of like that
Good mental
alongside
picture.
the just feeling of the stone.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you're
guys-
coming up in
Okay. So I feel that sensation, and I want the other guys to come and like see if they feel this too.
Okay.
You guys come over here.
I try
Um,
it.
All right, let's see. Let me take a quick look at Ross's character sheet.
It's just the rhythm of the night.
Is it
Just
just
until the morning light.
is it just a portal?
Go.
Don't have a gun on me.
Okay.
Cake is a lie.
Okay.
Cave is a lie.
So if I
Ross, you can
poke it.
you can feel it too. This is this archway is definitely infused with some kind of enchantment.
Ross like steps back really quickly because this is like she wasn't expecting that.
Okay.
That's weird.
Everyone sees Ross step back, and she
I want to
says,
touch it.
That's
"Wait,
weird.
wait, wait! What did?" Okay. So now Koll touches it.
That's the spirit.
Koll, you feel nothing. It is made of solid stone.
Gosh,
Cold stone.
friggin' elves.
All right.
I say to Nessa in Elvish, do you know what this is? What that effect is? This magic or?
This must be some sort of magic. Do you want to check it out? I want to see what's going on back here. And so, can I take my what should we call it? My quarterstaff and like try to like poke through it.
Okay, you poke your quarterstaff through the archway and prod the rocks that have caved in beyond it. Nothing magical happens. And the rocks, well, if you prod any of the really small ones, they move, but the rest are pretty firmly lodged in there.
Ross steps up hesitantly and places her hand and tries to push a little forward.
What are you pushing on?
Well, I guess whatever the thing we touched that felt like water, like just
So the what do you call the would be the
Archway.
headstone of the archway with the inscription on it?
yeah,
You're
I
pushing
guess.
on that?
Yeah.
Okay. You give it a push. It is solidly embedded in the head of the archway and the cave wall and does not budge.
If she moves her hand down and keeps like trying to push forward through the arch, does anything happen, or is she just feeling stone still? And then awkwardly the water sensation.
As your hand drops off the headstone, your hand, slips forward through the arch, and the tingling sensation disappears.
I look at Hrut and Koll, going, something magical is going on here. Not in a good way, maybe, but we could try to move some of the rocks and see what happens.
All right, so I start helping to clear rocks up from the archway.
Sounds fine.
Okay. Hrut is clearing rocks, and it would be difficult with the narrowness of the passage for anyone else to get in there. Hrut, how long will you spend trying to clear rocks?
Let's try and make it more of, I try to clear at least like something of a man-sized hole that we can crawl through.
Okay.
However long that may take.
All right. As you start clearing some of the smaller rocks out of the way. As you lift one of the larger ones, the pile of rocks begins to shift, and some of them spill out onto the floor. Make a Dex-based survival mountains roll.
Oh, jeez.
Dex-based survival mountains roll. Okay.
Yes.
So is that just a Dex roll and then we're adding to that, or?
Let's see.
Okay.
You
So
don't
wait.
have
Okay.
survival mountains. Oh, you do?
I do.
Okay.
So yeah.
Let's.
So TL levels. Okay. So it's just this one then. I would think. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Let's see.
Now wait. That was perception though. You said Dex based though.
Yeah, but your Dex compared to your perception is
Even.
the same. So
Okay, so
your skill level
legit.
the same. So the rocks shift. A few of them, fall to the ground at your feet. You have a feeling that if you try to clear any more of the rubble out of the way, first of all, it was probably caused by a cave-in, and you risk precipitating another cave-in if you try to clear any more rubble.
All right. So.
Yep.
Hey, look at the guys. We're not going to make any more progress this way unless we develop some sort of support system and mine very carefully and stuff. So, anyways.
Does anyone have any parchment or in charcoal? Maybe we can make a
rubbing.
A rubbing of these runes, and maybe we can take them back to the library.
I thought you needed paper to go use the chamber pot, but yeah, sure, rubbing's a good idea.
Skjaldulf, do you have any parchment?
I actually don't think I do.
Use one of the scrolls you brought.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, you're right, I did actually specifically bring some scrolls, so...
If you got any where we're just writing on only one side, we can use the other side for rubbings.
Jackson, do I need to roll to see if I have any that specifically are blank on one side?
No, you've got at least one that is blank on one side.
There you go.
So why don't we take a rubbing of these, and then we can go back to the library and possibly look into that. And in the meantime, didn't you say, Koll, that we had the Thane wanted us, or?
You would remember that, wouldn't you?
You're just jealous. Get over it.
The Thane likes me, actually. And,
Or he sees you as disposable.
Nidhogg. Look at that. Sorry. Side note. We're all headed to be eaten by a worm. No. Yes, the Thane wanted us to go on a mission with his brother-in-law.
His brother?
Stepbrother? Brother?
Thane, insert name here.
Thane, what's his face?
Thorgrim.
Thane Thorgrim.
Ah, yes, Thorgrim, of course. The name I remember. He, yeah, he wanted us to go and, protect his brother while he goes on a farming raid and keep him from killing some people from another kingdom. Not to say that we couldn't just kill them all, take the stuff. You know, I mean, you know, it's all up in the air, really.
Or we could just go back to the library and read books.
Hey, Jackson, can I ask you a question?
There is a good amount of money.
So the North and the Elves, like, did they ever fight on the same side of, like, a big war?
Did the Northlanders and Elves ever fight on the same side?
Right.
Let's make a history roll to see if you have any recollection of any such thing.
Okay. Nope.
Oh, man.
Okay.
He's just making it up as he goes.
You,
Yep.
there, you think you might have something, about, some, you know, some, king's journal, or not king, Jarl. Get in the culture, Jackson. Come on.
Well, unless it was the
so-
Dragon
some
King
journal-
specifically.
What's that? What about the Dragon King?
Well, I'm just saying, you know, he's the one who's not a Jarl. Well, maybe he was kind of.
Oh
a,
yes.
He was more of a Dragon Jarl,
Yeah.
but he was still the
Yeah.
Dragon King.
Yeah, he let's see, here you go. You can't remember exactly what was in it, but there was a journal of some one of the ancient jarls who you know, sailed across the sea, landed on the eastern coast, and you know, founded a settlement there. And you think there might be something in there about encounters with elves, but you'd have to go back to the library to check that.
Well, in that case, I'm not going to piss off the spirits of this place by calling upon friendship that I don't know exists.
Yeah, we're not getting anywhere with this caved-in tunnel.
Should we head back to town? I might be able to get us around if I can sing something, I don't know. Or you guys can pay for your own drinks. I mean, I'm set, so.
Well, and I'd like to talk to the Thane's brother. Some relation.
Oh, I guess we should do that, shouldn't we?
All right then.
I'll tell you what, before we do that, I'll just take out the part about the blood of the North and the friendship between our peoples.
Wait, what's going on?
He's
He's
on a rant again.
She's
Oh my
sharing
gosh.
things with us.
Oh no.
That's the spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, call that junk.
Spirits of this place, in the name of the blood of the North and Nearest. Okay.
It was more aimed at, you know, common, like, alliance during war or something, but I don't know about any of that. So
Okay. Let's throw some dice.
The power of Thor compels you.
Yes.
Okay. Checking out Skjaldulf. Alright. He's got that skill. Okay. Yeah. Skjaldulf, you sense a multitudinous presence within your soul, and you have a feeling of not camaraderie, that's too strong a word, but a sense of at least vague peace. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sure, yeah.
The spirit of the place does not seem hostile. It seems to respect your
Authority.
your invocation, if not responding to it in any overt way. You have not touched the archway, have you?
No, I've not.
Okay. You feel that the spirits of the place would not be offended if you were to do so.
I guess I do that then.
Should have Hrut
Okay.
touched it?
I poked it.
You were like told to come here.
All right. And you have, let's pull up your character sheet here, Skjaldulf. Okay. It's very faint, but the longer you hold your hand there, the more you can feel that tingling sensation, mana flowing around your fingertips as you hold your hand there. And if you do you press your palm to it at all?
Yeah, I just put my palms all over them.
You can feel the mana recoiling and flowing around your palms as you do that as well.
Mana. Can I attempt to shape or push or pull into the mana at all?
Let's see. Let's look at your spells.
Because we're doing so well on rolls tonight.
Roll for it.
So you're not attempting to cast any spells, are you?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm just interacting with the mana directly.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have thaumatology, the skill?
I think so.
No.
No, I have magery.
Okay. You focus and attempt to manipulate the mana, but apart from your spells, you have no means of manipulating mana directly. You are at a loss. You can certainly sense the mana.
What if I attempt to let
the mana? So you are attempting to transfer your fatigue points from yourself into the archway?
Totally.
Okay. Make an IQ roll.
All of them.
One shot, all or nothing.
Okay. Stone, being inorganic, does not have fatigue. However, If there is a spirit within the archway, you could attempt to transfer fatigues to that, but you do not seem to sense any spirits
I see.
inhabiting the archway in such a fashion.
Well, the cave has been fun.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Thrills
Ross
for
is-
days, huh?
Ross is leaning against the wall, going, "I can't believe I did this again."
But we'll be back.
Were you about to say something?
Are there any like moss or any vines or anything on either on the archway or in that part of the cave?
There is a shrub.
Let's roll for moss. Yes, there are patches of moss here and there along the walls, floor, ceiling of cave. Very small patches of moss. It's mostly stone. There is no moss whatsoever on the arch.
If I do my spell of plant speech, could I ask it to tell us what's happened in that place?
Yes. Let's see what that spell actually does, because go ahead and roll while I'm looking it up,
Okay.
because I don't remember what plant speech does exactly.
Oh yeah.
About time someone rolled.
Oh, it sounds like she passed.
It
Yeah.
looks like she passed.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Okay, converse with plants in a very rudimentary fashion. Okay, let's see. So what are you going to say to the moss?
Hey moss, how's it hanging? Because it's moss. No.
And it immediately says no habla.
I thank the moss for its presence in the cave, and I ask it what it's seen happen in this space.
It doesn't have eyes.
Well, like seen.
The moss
whatever,
is
I'm talking to
confused by
moss.
scene.
The moss is
Um,
confused by scene. What has
Yeah.
it
Experienced.
experienced? Okay, so no. Let's see.
Yum
Yeah,
yum rock
the,
water.
the moss was tread upon recently, but in all the time that it's been growing, it has only been tread upon very recently.
So
Beyond that, there were no creatures stepping on it.
Dang it.
Frickin' orcs.
yeah, at least it didn't get burned by them.
Okay, so this archway is like old, super old, and we can't read it, but the moss in that area has only been stepped on recently.
Yep. That's probably the orcs.
Yeah.
That's your inference based on what the moss is saying to you, that it was probably the orcs. It's the moss. The moss further says that it can't grow too far down the corridor. It stopped from growing too far.
Is this magical force keeping you from growing that far, or just
The
naturally?
moss is
how
confused
you-
by the word magical. It doesn't understand magical.
Is there something that's stopping you from growing that way, or do you just not go that way?
There's something beyond the stone, something other than the stone. We can't grow past the other thing.
Okay.
It's very unlike stone. It's not like moss either. It's not a plant of any kind. It's not a plant, it's not a stone, and it's not like you either.
Risk the cave in.
Did you say risk the cave in?
Yeah.
I think we need to go back
Send
to the.
Koll the idiot in.
Wait. What if we tie a rock around, or what if we tie a rope around the rock we want to move and yank it from a distance?
We did bring a lot of rope.
But we were also risking another cave in.
I don't want to be roped into this.
Ha ha ha. I think we should go back to the library and maybe I can assist Skjaldi in deciphering the elven crap.
Translate the rubbing. I think that's our next
Okay.
best bet.
Yeah,
You guys are going back to the library?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I
you
give the
will
moss a
wrap-
high five and say, "Thanks, moss." No.
You're the boss.
The moss says you're welcome. And
I think the moss is just a plant.
Boo. It's just hanging around, man.
okay.
To the library and bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chicka-brown,
It is
Yeah,
one
library.
a.m. It is time to wrap this up.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for joining us on our weird cave adventure part whatever again. This stupid cave that we keep listening to Brian to go check out.
Listen,
Hey, we had reliable information that
That
might
is
be the
true.
way to go.
That is true. I'm just giving you guys.
Yes.
It's totally gonna work out.
And that's
sorry we
that's-
can't all
that's why
sit
we-
around knitting.
I don't have anything to knit. Oh crap! Can I? I don't know if
Could
it's too
you-
late to retcon this. Is there any way I could have looked around to see if maybe my knitting needles were around?
make a vision roll at -3 to try and
Oh,
find your
great.
knitting needles.
I don't know if they got lost there, but it was worth a shot. And I'll vision. I'll probably roll bad.
Yep.
No. Oh yeah.
Minus three.
Dang
Yeah,
it.
missed.
Failed by 1.
So Ross is like super just.
Well,
not
let me
happy.
put it this way: if you did leave your knitting needles here, you didn't leave them in any obvious place. You'd have to go around the corners and crevices and shine that lantern light into.
Oh
there.
well, I meant the outside because I don't think
Oh, the
Ross ever
outside.
went. Yeah, Ross never went in the cave.
Okay.
It's daytime
well,
outside.
That's good enough to confirm that you didn't leave them outside anywhere.
What?
So Ross is now like super annoyed because more time wasted at the cave and still can't find what happened to her knitting needles.
Yep.
And outwardly loudly complains about this.
I look at Koll
Okay.
and go, is she ever gonna shut up?
No.
At least I get money when I talk.
Technically, I do too. Hand over your money or you're gonna get killed. It's just a different kind of talking.
Okay.
He
Are we
that
ready to?
gardener's a smirk.
Meanwhile, I'm
Yeah.
just over here like, shh.
And I'm like touching my hand, looking at my hand, trying to figure out what that spirit, magic, what was going on with that.
Okay. Good point to wrap up, people.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Shall we do our what did we learn debriefing?
Yes.
Without
With,
some-
with bonus points.
Bonus points?
Bone us points.
Extra points.
Extra.
Okay. Who wants to go first? I see your smirk there, Brian. Do you want to go first? Tell us what Koll has learned from this experience today.
What has Koll learned? Give me a minute to collect what Koll has learned.
Okay.
Koll has learned. All right, here we go. Koll learned a few things. honor comes at a price, even if you're an idiot. You can still get knocked out, but you have to. Sometimes you just have to try. When you gotta back up what you're throwing out there. If you're being an idiot, you're gonna get punched in the gut, pass out in one hit. And then the other thing is that again, we keep coming back to this cave, and he's just really feeling like he's right about it. Like there's a magic thing in there. It just seems like there's something going on with this cave system, and what we're all sort of searching for. We don't understand it yet. There's got to be another way in. So I mean, I kind of feel like I'm done with this particular cave, but that there's more to it, and that I want to find out what more is. I'm also really interested with, like, it's been interesting to kind of gain the Thane's trust, debating on whether or not to betray that. But things are things, and so it should be nice to actually make some Thanes or Thanes. So yeah. Okay, it's a little all over the place, but there were a lot of things that happened.
All right. What do you want to put points into? What do you want to improve?
More HP.
What's
I
that?
want HP and striking. I want to be able to punch harder and last longer in a fight.
Okay. We're gonna put. We're gonna give you 2 free points into max HP, which will raise it by 1.
Woohoo!
Nice.
And we're gonna give you 2 points to spend on whatever skills you would like.
Nice.
You can put those 2 points into any of your skills.
Nice.
Now, let's see.
Sweet.
And unless you're learning a new skill, those 2 points will only get you any increases if you put them into tactics. Anything else would require at least 4 points to get an increase out of. But you may want to save your 2 points for a rainy day. So you can be thinking about what to do with those while we move on to the next person. Who else wants to tell me what they have learned?
I guess I'll go next. So Hrut is torn between wondering if he's a little bit crazy or if he should be applying somewhere to be a priest now that he's seen this goddess twice now. He's not necessarily enthralled with her, though. He's a little frustrated that all the progress that he's supposed to be making seems to keep, crashing into a stone wall, if you will. But at the same time, we're finally kind of getting somewhere with finding the world tree and getting everybody coordinated to that task. So in that sense, he's like, okay, we're making progress, even if it's extremely slow. It's pretty much it for tonight. We didn't have a lot of action, so.
Okay. What would you like to increase?
Now, let's see here. I think we have tactics might be a good idea. I think this sword stuff's pretty good. I'd say maybe either tactics and or maybe throwing axe stuff, since I always seem to miss with the throwing axe.
Okay. Well, you have had 6 days to. There's time in there to practice with your throwing axe. How would you like to increase that by 1?
Let's see. It said it costs 4 points to do that.
Yeah, I can give you 4 points to increase your axe by one, your throwing axe skill by 1, and let that be that.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So, throwing axe, we bump up the points in it to 8. Bump up your point total. Okay. And let's see. I feel like, let's see. So you're the upshot of the lessons that you recapitulated to me. Would you say that that's sort of find the world tree is a theme in there?
Sure.
Okay. And Skjaldulf has certainly been raving about that sort of thing.
Indeed.
So I can is literature an average skill, Skjaldulf?
Let me
think it
take
is.
a look. Looks like it's hard, actually.
Okay. Well, we will go ahead and put a free point into that for Hrut.
Getting lit.
Let's see. Yes. It's legit literature.
Ah,
Yep. And we're gonna make that specifically literature Northlands, which, because it's a focused specialty, is only an average skill, giving you a slightly higher score in it. If you have to mess with other sorts of literature, you can roll a default at a penalty from your Northlands literature skill, but it'll still probably be better than a normal default. So there's that.
Cool.
Who's next? Telling me what they've learned.
I'm gonna run blow my nose while you guys do your thing. Be right back.
Okay.
I think that Nessa is becoming more aware that she needs to define her role more within the group, so that she can not just manipulate, but also get closer to her goals. And she's not going to get there if she stays on the outside. And I think her practicing her magic with the moss in the cave showed her that her skills in magic are good, but she's got to use them to get better. Yeah, I think the big thing is just really like defining her role in the group and who does she want to be seen as by the other people.
Okay. Let's see. I am hearing some stuff in there that could be either diplomacy or psychology. Do either of those appeal to you?
Psychology.
Okay. Let's see. Psychology. I will give you 2 points in that to get your foot in the door. There we go. It is an IQ hard skill. We increase your points total to 205. Is there anything else? Let's see. Magic. You mentioned magic. Let's see. And you used plant speech. So we can put a point in there. And is there anything else you would like to improve?
I want to include like improve my perception.
Okay. Let's see. Would you like to improve a specific sense?
Yes. How about touch?
Okay. We will put 2 points into touch. You have a touch of 13 now. And there you go. And it looks like you have 1 unspent point left over from last session, which you can spend anywhere you like. Who else would like to share what they've learned?
I think that leaves one more person. So, yeah, no, as far as what I learned,
Skjaldulf.
good old scalesman. What he picked up this time around. For one thing, now he's pretty sure that Yggdrasil is totally an actual thing. He totally thought it was just a bunch of legends and whisperings and you know, maybe something religiously true, but now he thinks that Yggdrasil is a physical reality somewhere that we can go to, which makes that whole prophecy make so much more sense. And the thing that's really troubling him right now that he's going to have to really come to terms with and get some grips on is that if there's a connection between this cave we just found and the world tree, then that means that the elves are somehow tied up in this magic business. That's not in any of the old poems.
Dun, 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 dun.
Elves are related to magic somehow?
Cool. What is this? Okay. Well, it sounds like you could increase your grasp of Norse theology. Does that interest you?
Oh yeah, deeply. That's the tree we need to climb here. Oh, tree.
Ah.
Boom.
There you go.
Okay. Let's see here.
Sorry, I can't.
Tattoo.
Sorry, like it was coming up in the chat.
That's totally.
And we could introduce you to thaumatology, since you are expressing some curiosity in that direction. Do you want some thaumatology?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Thaumatology, bruh.
Hoodoo ya voodoo.
Let's see. Is that a very hard skill? Yes, it's very hard. But you usually get to add IQ to your you get to add your majory level, which is 3, right? Okay. Point there.
I have 35 points in majory, whatever that means.
Yes, that is majory 3.
Cool.
Yes, there we go. You have got the thaumatology now.
Sweet.
And let's see. I saw a lot of literature going on. So we are going to boost that power. And is there anything else you would like to increase?
We didn't really do any fighting this time around. Just did researching. We talked about magic.
You helped. You had a blessing on Koll for when he was in the fist
Yeah,
fight.
I was gonna say I want to I got to foster my leadership skills because I got to bring everybody to Jesus to Odin.
Okay. We can put leadership down.
Yay!
Nice.
Well, let's see. I can't remember if that's an average skill or a. Yes, it is average. Okay, so there we go. You got leadership, and let's see. What might we? History saw a little work this session too, so we'll put that in there as well.
What?
And now, I believe we have Ross and her lessons to look into. Or did-
No, I haven't gone yet.
I didn't
Ross is
think
just
so, but it's getting
more
late.
and more annoyed.
Yeah. What did you say?
She's just getting more and more annoyed with being a part of the party.
I think it's more, I don't know if it's necessarily being annoyed at the party, but like annoyed with herself. And I think just unsure. I think she's probably the youngest of the whole crew, isn't she?
Maybe.
So like, oh my gosh, I've been trying to think of this the whole time when everyone else was going about stuff with her. So like, I'm sorry, I'm spacing, I'm so tired.
It's not like it's like 120 and you're on Benadryl or anything.
Yeah, and all the Tylenol's worn off, so I'm back to having a really bad headache.
Do you want to email me your
Yeah.
lessons afterward?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can
Okay.
I email tomorrow? Like,
Yes,
mean, as far
you
as
can
something that-
email any day.
okay, to sum up, just like where she's at, though, just like, I mean, the fact that there's a poem on some archway in this cave is probably like the only thing that interests her because, she's interested in lore and poems and music of the area and stuff. She's also starting to get, like, the thing that Koll was describing is slightly concerning to her. And,
Which part?
about the Thane and potentially farmlands and stuff. I mean, most of her experience is being on merchant ships, so there's as far as her for like combat and stuff, like, I mean, there was times to defend yourself, but as far as like actively going out to like initiate something is not.
Raiding party.
Yeah. So I think she's like kind of struggling right now as far as like where her place is with things, and the potentially some culture shock of expecting one thing in the Northlands and it not being the case. But the rest of it I can email you so that not everyone else is having to deal with me trying to stumble through my thoughts.
Okay.
So I really am fine doing that later if that's okay with everyone.
Yes, absolutely.
What? We can go to bed? No one's gonna argue with
Yeah,
that.
really.
Yay!
Okay. Let's see. Dave, do you want to send us off?
Sure.
That is your custom, right?
Indeed. Well, this has been another adventure in our GURPS system. Thank you so much for watching. By all means, if you enjoyed it, hit the follow button. Check out these guys. Their Twitters are up here on their name plaques if you want to see their cool stuff. Both Lynn and Brian are artists. Mary does cool life coaching stuff. Jackson's got his Bible study thing. Rob and I just do whatever we want to do, and that's it. So, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.